This episode of The Forecast is brought to you by First of the Day. First of the Day's mission is to share the fun-loving spirit captured in the moment of a toast, to provide products that express more than just a slogan, but a celebratory lifestyle. So we're here to celebrate with you, all your firsts. Remember to live in the moment and make every drink your first of the day. Visit first-oftheday.com for more information. It's also being brought to you by One Up Gaming Lab, Metro Detroit's premier entertainment trailer, sporting 6 TVs and a plethora of video games to keep any age group entertained for hours. Visit oneupgaminglab.com for more information. Let's start the show.
Oh yeah.
Go crazy.
Forecast, what up?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's this for?
It's 5, bro.
This 5?
It's 5.
We working.
We been here.
We working.
We here.
Oh, use a ruler.
This Mad Moms, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce.
Yeah.
What up, Forecast? What we doing? We here, we live?
We live, man.
Live, baby.
Instagram, Facebook, what up?
Instagram, Facebook, what up? Rudeness. Rudeness, definitely with 2 syllables. You know what I'm saying? AKA Q. You know what I'm saying? The brains of this operation is the mastermind behind the plan.
What?
Mastermind behind the plan. No, we don't need that on the soundboard because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Everything goes through me, man.
Oh,
He the captain, I'm the sergeant at arms. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You know what it is, man. It's your boy Slaps in the building. You know what it is.
That's it. They know what
Fuck
it is.
you.
They said you was the GOAT of the Forecast, so now you got to start saying it.
Who said that?
Who said
Somebody
that?
from last episode. But go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, Charnel pissed. You see the face? Go ahead.
Who said that? Ow.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nelly Nell coming back to y'all.
That's it?
I mean, what can we say?
You ain't hit the owl.
Ow, ow.
With a shimmy.
Okay.
Let's calm
See
down.
what be going on.
Yeah.
Good episode today.
Yeah.
Great episode
Great
today.
episode.
It's about to be beautiful.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Somebody's not here.
Uh-oh.
So guess what that means?
We're going to pan around the room so y'all can see who exactly is not here.
Look at this empty seat. Mr. Tardy. That's his new name. Mr. Tardy for the party.
With the good thing.
Krack Diesel. Your ass is out of here.
It was fun working with you. It was definitely fun.
You've been late every
I
episode.
wish we could have kept it going, but
You get here, you have no input.
the delegation. Now he talking
Come on here, you just sit here.
bro, it's no
You get
reason.
drunk.
It's no
What we doing here?
There's no reason you should be trashing my man's his work ethic, man.
Sit here, you get drunk.
You get drunk for free.
You
don't
input
show up
on
to
the
work.
topics, man. What's going on?
Show up to work.
Jeez, it was good knowing you, man. All right, we got an opening available, everybody.
We the forecast.
We back with the Forecast. No Silver Surfer.
Spooty, you cannot be the 5th host.
Oh, silly,
Damn.
bro.
Damn.
My nigga Myles showing up for the soundboard. Let's get it, man. What we going?
man.
Oh, first and foremost,
Go ahead, man.
Sponsor.
Do your thing.
sponsor time, man.
Oh, you
you
want to
wanna-
start?
I said I'm the man with the plan. You
All
the
right.
captain.
Look,
So we
man.
want to shout out First of the Day. Our first official
Don't
sponsor.
leave it up to me.
You set it up, bro.
Yeah, bro, you.
Everybody in here drinking off these good cups and shot glasses. We do want to shout out. Is it official yet?
Yeah, he's making
Okay.
them.
Is it? That's a hat.
So
from
we're
him?
going to
Here
shout
we
out
go.
our second official sponsor, Krispy Kreme.
Hey.
Can you drop a bomb?
Drop a bomb for Krispy Kreme. Shout out to my man's Quinn, man.
He bringing that package of shirts.
Yeah, and he's
Oh,
making
shit.
happen.
Hey, he made it happen before dawn.
Bro, take notes.
You want to see the hat?
Take notes, man.
Payroll.
Take notes.
And he also make workout gear too.
Oh,
Ow.
Yeah.
wow.
Stun on them then.
Something that somebody doesn't make.
Yeah.
Wow.
The shade.
Good. Damn.
We need apparel, fam.
But yeah, real talk. Shout out to Krispy Kreme. Great clothing line.
All day.
Where you from? OU?
He's
Detroit.
from the east side. I
East side of
believe, yeah.
Detroit?
He's from the
Talking
east
about,
side,
man.
yeah. Fuck the
He's
east
showing
side.
us some support and love. So, hey,
Let's do it.
Are
I
you
w-
live as well, Charnel?
Charnel is on my
I
line. For
accept
Shout
it.
out
Sorry.
One Up Gaming Lab as
Phone's
well.
acting so slow.
Oh, okay.
Shout out One Up Gaming Lab as well, man.
Yeah, shout out.
We got a lot of stuff cooking. I got a whole festival that I'm a part of. I'm like a ride. I'm
Drop-
like a ride. They
drop
got
the-
me like,
You're a ride?
yeah. Like you need tickets to get on. You need tickets.
Because you're a ride.
I'm a ride, bro.
He's officially
I'm
a
a
ride.
attraction.
What
Like,
kind
I'm
of-
at a-
what
I'm at
kind
a
of ride
carnival.
are you?
I'm
Are-
at a carnival, bro.
Are you a carousel or are you the top thrill dragster?
I'm a top thrill dragster, bro.
I knew you was going to say that. Let's just don't feel
Okay.
like that's the
Let's
truth.
clap it
Hey,
up.
man.
Hey, everybody
Hey,
clap
man,
it
clap
up.
long and
Clap
quick,
it up
you
for
know
that
what
one,
I'm saying?
man.
Let's
Let's clap it
long
up.
and quick,
Let's
man. You
snap,
know what it
man.
is.
Snap, 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 snap.
Yeah, there we go. You know.
All right, before we get started, I do want to talk about what's the name of the event you just had?
Vibe Oasis 2.
Listen, fire event, bro.
You went?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Actually at Rudeness house.
Oh, wow.
Nice backyard.
It
listen,
was at my
nice
house. It was
yard.
very,
A trash
very
place?
nice event. Very
I want
nice
to shout
event.
out to
my
Frank.
cousin Frank.
Yes, listen, his band is amazing, bro. Listen, it was people came, they set tents up,
That's
they
hype.
brought their chairs, and
That's
they just
hype.
listened to the band. And if you are musically inclined and know how to sing and play instruments, they gave you the opportunity to come perform
That's
in front of
hype.
people.
Man, we had a mobile bar, man. We had food.
BYOB.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We had the caterer there selling a little, rib chicken dinners. It was a real nice event. Nobody got shot. Nobody got,
Listen.
beat up. Everybody was drunk.
Ballrooming
Real
like
good
crazy.
time.
Shout out to
Ballrooming on
James.
the grass.
Me
When
and
the next
James
one?
went Crazy.
The next one is next year. Next year.
Oh,
around
it's
the
a
same
yearly
time.
event?
Yeah,
It's a
around
yearly
Labor
event?
Day. Yes, sir.
Okay.
But
yearly
I
event.
want to
Yes, sir.
attend more events like that.
Yeah.
we
Y'all
do.
should do
Definitely
more.
a beautiful thing.
They had the Michael Jackson
Y'all should do more.
instrumentals going crazy off the band.
Oh,
Hey,
y'all
shout out to
Y'all
Chioki.
should do
Listen,
more of those.
let me tell y'all how Chioki played it, bro. Chioki was late as hell, dog. When I say Chioki got to be the David Ruffin of this band,
Talk about Chioki was late.
Chioki ran. Listen, he walked cool like, "What up, my nigga?" Like Chioki, what's up, bro? He walked back there, threw dog off the drums, and they just got the plan, and he went crazy.
Crazy.
I ain't know Chioki was really on some shit like that.
Yeah,
and I was
Chioki
just,
That's
cut
my
like that,
purse.
man.
he walked back there David Ruffin style and went crazy. Bro.
Speaking of Chioki, we need apparel too.
Facts, and I need that butter for my beard.
The butter
We
for your
need
beard.
Period.
apparel. And I don't know if you listening, but I'm gonna make sure you listen to this episode.
Period.
That's right.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Let's
stuff.
dive into it,
First
man.
topic.
You not gonna
Check
say
it out.
RIP to your mans?
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm gonna save
Nah,
that
let's-
for
let's
the,
skip it.
Let's
Let's skip it.
Let's skip it.
No, I don't want to. I'm just saying I'm gonna save that.
I mean,
for
I
the,
didn't know. It was
Save
kind
it
of
for
mean.
what?
Let's save it for the movie time. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
All right,
Let
we
it
can do
all
that.
tie in.
Everybody already know what we talking
Hold
about by
on,
now. But
Right.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, we jumping right in.
Kaepernick and the Nike deal.
Yeah.
Anybody want to go first before I go crazy?
I feel like you should set the tone. That's the mood of the
Well,
whole
First,
thing
I
right
mean,
there.
no, first we gotta explain it.
Somebody explain it.
We gotta
Go ahead,
explain
Kenley.
it. Nike, I believe, is what, their 30th. It's just some type of anniversary of sorts.
Huh, ain't that something?
Kaepernick is the face of this,
Mm-hmm.
and they are going to be making apparel with him kneeling and making money off of it, making money off of his supporters. So that's what's going on. So Nike is showing that they support Cap. I'm not gonna continue because I feel like I'm gonna get into
Well, I'll
what you're
take
trying
it.
to get into.
Anybody? Wait,
All right,
anybody
so
love
that's-
it? Does
I
anybody
love it. I
Okay.
think actually it is just showcasing how Nike is using their platform to, basically, I can't think of the word right now, but display, that's the word, yeah. Display the social injustice of African Americans and allowing him to do that because he had the NFL and he thought that would be his platform to do so, and they took that from him. So now he's another level. So I love it. I really do. I love their commercial they just did. It's dope.
I'm on both sides of the fence, man.
Hold on, wait.
I'm glad you brought that up because
I'm on
I'm
both
actually
sides.
on both sides
Oh,
as well.
so we all on the same.
So,
page.
But it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, I was about to say it's not necessarily a bad thing, and it's only because I'm on the or I'm on both sides is because Nike is a company.
I do the same thing.
Nike is a company. They're a business. A lot of that business mindset played a part into why they signed Cap. Would I say that they're just wholeheartedly for the, accepting the whole kneeling aspect? No. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being realistic. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, it's a bigger thing as far as being business. It's like as far as being a business aspect, because now
turn that down, Nelly
that
Nell.
you actually took a side, you know what I'm saying, is not only did it project your brand's name, because now you're the name Nike is included with a controversial topic that your guys' president is talks about every day. So they're getting their publicity, they're getting their money regardless. Now Nike is in everyone's mouth, whether people want to believe it or not, whether they cut up their socks or not, or whether people go out to stores and buy all the socks in the store. Get into that. Nike's name is in everyone's mouth, and that was their goal. And that's why I said, I'm on both sides. I don't necessarily think it was just all the way I'm with Cap. I just think it was a business decision. It was a great one at that.
Definitely. It wasn't all the way. It wasn't all the way I'm with Cap. Yeah. But that was a risky move. Mm-hmm. Very risky move. So I gotta salute Nike for doing it, because at a time where you got like NFL and just everybody else like, fuck Cap. Nike like, fuck it, we gonna go out on a limb. We gonna say, hey, just do it. We gonna put him as the face of this shit. Mm-hmm. That shit could have went so left for them, which it did, but nobody cares about anybody burning Nikes and cutting socks. And
what Nikes are getting burnt though?
It's a nigga.
What Nikes are getting burnt?
Yeah, all the ones from like DSW.
Okay,
and shit.
Continue.
But look.
See, no foam piles getting burnt.
It's a spot, I believe, out in Utah that has all of their Nike apparel and clothes half off, so they can get rid of it. I don't understand. Wow. I don't understand how that's a problem, because you've already purchased these items from Nike.
You know what?
So I don't understand. But yes, Nike was trying to capitalize off of racism and bigotry. I don't blame you. I'd have done the same thing, bro. I'd be like, hey, let's do this. Let's do this. This is risky. This is going to get people talking. Let's do this. But Nike also has never been, they've always been supportive of like black athletes and black culture from what I can see. And I can't just call it like complete BS, but they know they business. They know, they know we gonna buy it. As long as
y'all saying that part,
they know we gonna buy this.
It's beautiful.
They know we gonna buy it.
It is some very
so let me say, so this is the thing.
People in the marketing.
But a lot of people are saying, I'm gonna buy Nike. I see people posting Air Force Ones, posting stuff that don't have nothing to do with Cap's items. Like you
Cap's items not out yet.
Right, I understand that, but it's just like
you said they ain't gonna cash. They ain't gonna cash off.
They might not grab dog shit.
Hey man, it depends on what it look like. Let's be real. Let's be real.
That's my point.
That shit trash.
What does Nike make this bad though, bro?
So
you give me
what? Come on now.
It's a lot of
Nike shit that look like trash.
What shirts?
Okay, so
we talking about shoes.
I'll let y'all talk.
I'll let y'all talk. What if it's trash, bro? What if it's trash?
But you know what? Okay.
Yes, I just cause this is my thing. Like everybody's sitting here, they like, yeah, let's go crazy. I want dog to play football again. This Nike deal is cute and all, but at the end of the day, we have to stop settling.
Bang, bang.
And just being the ones that's like, okay, this is dope. Like,
but
it's not defeating the purpose of what he's doing, though.
Because this is where I kind of disagree. Because y'all are saying, what if it's not dope? That's not the point. The point is he is using his platform to raise the
awareness.
The awareness. Thank you.
What's the purpose of the apparel?
To raise awareness of social justice.
Okay, so wait, not even that. Get it ready, because it wasn't one time that Nike said we are trying to raise funds for Cap's awareness plan.
But if y'all not wearing
we just gonna show some love.
But if y'all not wearing it, then that's a problem with y'all, because
exactly. Everybody loves being hype about the hype, But when it comes down to it, if it's trash,
boy
who's
preaching.
going to
This
buy
nigga
it?
should have won Peter today.
Listen, you're telling the truth. At the end of the day, that just show how everybody followed the hype. They're not really
Yes.
trying to combat what we are going through as African Americans in this community. So I really feel like if you just going out there just buying a apparel because, oh, it's the hype, then you have a problem. You need to really go do some research about what is he really doing. Why is he really kneeling? And I think that's another thing that makes me upset because people get mad at him because he's kneeling, but they don't even know why he's doing it.
So again, Nike, y'all could have did a fire commercial.
I liked it.
No, I take it back.
I
enjoyed it.
I didn't.
But let's
Yeah,
go
you
to
are.
the
Tell you
point
why.
of the awareness again. This man been living this like trying to play football, bro.
You said they didn't get the point across.
They
on
did
why.
not get the point across, bro.
Okay, I agree.
And again, I feel like every time something like this happens,
They
we
didn't
lose
Tiger Woods
focus on what's the point in the first place.
They didn't Tiger Woods it.
We got Mike saying if
his commercial. We knew what
Right,
was
we do.
going on.
We got Mike chiming in. He said if New Balance would have came out with the type of marketing campaign, would we buy New Balance?
No.
Fuck no.
Hold on. Whoa.
No. And
Whoa.
no, because I know where you're
Whoa.
going. New Balance is not terrible.
No, they got some fire.
They got
Let's-
some-
No, I never
So
said
hold on,
that.
wait.
Okay,
I'm gonna go off
all right,
what
my
Mike said.
bad.
So let's take this back.
But
then.
that wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I got
My
it.
bad.
So let me
Balance
ask a
play.
question.
Hands
Let me
up.
ask a question.
My bad.
So say if Cap drop his shit, right? And Kanye drops some fire ass Yeezys. What's gonna sell more, bro?
Yeezys.
But that just show you how messed up we are as a community. This is why people be coming in and they're doing what
I
they're
don't
doing
buy Yeezys,
because
though.
I'm not. But my
So
whole
again,
thing is
We're not the market for Yeezys like that.
Who not?
But you
We're
see,
not like that. We're not. Let's
the
be,
fact that
let's
we're
just be
having this
honest.
conversation just shows
Eh,
the divide we have in
hold
our
on.
community,
I have
which
a great-
allow them to come in and keep doing what they're doing to us.
So let's combo breaker, go crazy. I have a comment on my lie. He say they could have did this 2 years ago. Why did they wait so long?
They had to wait.
Can someone
They
put
had
their-
to wait
their
to
volume down,
capitalize.
Capitalize. We got an
They had to
echo.
wait to capitalize. So look, if Nike would have did this 2 years ago,
It wouldn't have been as big.
wouldn't have been as big.
Yeah,
we had to
I
wait
agree.
to
So
see
now,
how much he
all
went.
This
about
is why
business,
they take
bro.
it back to business. Do they really care? No, it's a great business
It's about
decision.
business and the right timing though.
It is.
So at the end of the day, we getting hyped
Because I heard
again
they've been paying them for the last.
about something that sounds
Well,
hype.
I heard
my
they've been
thing
paying him for the
is-
last
If y'all want to
and
make
I'm
the
with-
move, sign him to a team, bro.
And I'm with Myles on
been
that
paying him the
part.
last
I
2
feel
years,
like
though.
this is
Does that make a
this is
difference?
kind of a distraction with the real goal here. It was definitely about not necessarily the real goal because I still think that they still kind of giving a nod to why he was kneeling, but at the same time, it's still not, he's not back in the league
Turn
right
your volume
now.
down.
He's still not he's not he's not doing well. He's doing what he want to do, but when you said that, they're not all the way in, I still think that because they signed him and because the quote that they gave, stand for something, even if that means sacrificing everything, that says like, okay, we're going to give a nod to what you're doing and why you're doing it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have used that quote.
And
but
again-
at the same time, my bad, I was about to say at the same time, I didn't really like that quote. The cinematography of that commercial was beautiful. They show a lot of diversity in that, what I'm saying,
just left
with
it.
people with different sports, different back styles, different, all of that good nature. I don't necessarily like the quote, believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. And it was just actually a comment from, what's my man's name? He's on a Daily Show, the new host, the dude from overseas. Jesus Christ, the light-skinned dude. Oh, my God, it's going to kill me. But anyways, he was saying, like, that's the quote that, a gambler would use. And it's crazy that he said that because I was thinking the same thing. Like,
They gamble,
what I'm
bro.
saying? Don't really, you ain't necessarily have to put that quote into it. But at the same time, like you were saying, Slaps, it's all the business deal. It's all about timing because if they would have did it 6 months after he initially
Good
did
timing
it,
for everybody.
that would have been the biggest risk ever. It would have been fresh on everybody's mind. I think their stocks would have initially plummeted. I still think in the long run it would have been a good move for them. But I think now that it's kind of been sitting on everybody's brain for a minute, it's been kind of mellowing out. Now it's perfect because people aren't, people gonna still buy Nike regardless. I don't care. Even the people that's cutting up their socks and they obviously you like Nike or you wouldn't have bought it. Period. But now you kind of let it ease in people's minds, so what I'm saying it's not as big as a risk. as it would have been, if that makes any sense. But like you said, at the end of the day, it was a business deal. It was a great business deal.
So here's the
hold on. Let me just say, I don't want nobody to feel like that. I'm happy for Cap, like he's getting some kind of income. You feel me?
Fuck out of here.
I'm happy for him, but I do want him to remain focused on this goal, though. I don't want him to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I got this deal. I know he will, but as far as the people supporting him, though, because again, like you said earlier, people still watching football, but fake hype about a Nike contract. You feel me? I ain't watched football. Listen, I'm raised from a football family, and I have not watched a season in 2 years, bro. I have not played Madden, and this is like because they playing with dog life for real, and everybody excited about a deal, but like I said, the goal not finished, bro.
Black people need to understand.
Stop getting hype about the hype all the time.
Y'all gotta
bro.
understand the strength that we got. If we literally sat out one
game,
Monday night football, bro.
We not playing.
I'm talking all the black people.
They would lose.
We not playing.
They would lose a lot. I got into an argument today. Somebody was like, "Well, I'm gonna still watch because the advertisers and blah blah blah." I said, "Shut the fuck up, all right? Just shut the fuck up, bro." I said, "Are you telling me that if all black people who watch football just didn't watch tonight, that they wouldn't lose?"
Bro, they would lose. They would lose millions
They
of
would
dollars,
lose
bro.
enough to get those white folks shaking in their
Hell
jimmies.
yeah.
All right?
They gonna have a conference call that next morning and say, "Hey guys, we got to do fuck something about this. Get this nigga a contract. Come on now, it's not worth it."
So yeah, niggas can sit out. I know some diehard football fans, like Myles just said, that's been sitting out watching. I mean, if we could all come to that, but everybody's on the same shit. Like, well, I don't think everybody gonna do it. So who am I? I'm just one person.
It's just one person. My shit not gonna matter. It's exactly the same shit with voting.
Same shit with voting. But I think since they doing the kneeling symbol, I know when the apparel come out, they supposed to have a press conference. So Cap will be able to talk. So I'm pretty sure at that shit he gonna be able to. Excuse me, kind of
nasty ass nigga.
Sorry, I burped.
Okay, so I want to talk. I want to talk.
Hold on.
My bad. Go ahead.
Hold on. He'll be able to kind of go over the issue at hand, like you want him to, Myles, at that press conference. I'm sure, like Cap ain't never scared in front of a mic to say what he got to say.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure there he'll say what he has to say, and he'll say the importance of buying and wearing those clothes. I mean, just like when you see a white person out at the supermarket and he got Blue Lives Matter or All Lives Matter shirt on.
Oh man, I saw that shit in Tennessee, dog.
I immediately think you're racist. All right? No, I immediately think you're racist when you got that on. All Lives Matter or damn Blue Lives Matter, immediately think you're racist. So when you see me out and I got Cap kneeling, you should already know, bro, I ain't fucking with that bigotry or that racism that you want. So he's gonna make sure niggas know like the importance of that shit for sure.
Okay.
You don't think that when you see it like All Lives Matter shirt? No,
I don't. Not the All Lives Matter because I can play devil's advocate with that.
No, I ain't playing devil's shit.
Not a Blue Lives. Yeah.
I ain't playing devil's shit. All right. As soon as that came out, no, not all lives. Like, all right, bro.
I mean, there's some truth in that, man. All lives do, man.
They do, but it's everybody's not getting killed. So
all right. So let me ask you a question. I had somebody I work with, right? We was talking about it.
Everybody not getting
What you giggling about over there?
Oh.
You, what, Fat Mike
all
said
these
some
memes,
dumb shit.
bro. Like somebody just dropped the Stevie Wonder talk about I can see.
Oh, them bitches is hilarious. Them memes is hilarious. My campaign was pretty dope too.
Oh yeah, shout out. Can I
What's
get a
your
bond,
campaign?
bro?
Can I get a?
Can I get a bond? Cause
I did not know Myles was gonna try that.
I went crazy.
I put that shit in the group me on some funny shit.
I thought you wanted me to drop the bitch.
Hey, no, I'm tagged in some shit. I'm like, what's going on? Motherfuckers commenting that don't need to be commenting. This shit crazy. I'm like, ah.
Shout out to the ass eaters out there.
Oh wow. Hey, if you eat ass, please chime in and let us know how it is. You know, I've never ate crumbs before.
Trolling right now though.
I've never ate crumbs before, but I'm curious to know what it's
the
like.
forecast live, it look like it's shooting off a Nokia.
Oh, is that my phone?
You out there?
I mean, if you was here,
can't even get in.
Oh, Nelly Nell.
Yeah, it was Nelly Nell with that combo back there.
Shit like that.
Damn.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right, so let's go back to my story.
We called you to be a part of
it. Everyone, my father is calling me.
Okay,
go ahead.
So I had a guy ask, like, you know, he's not really a good quarterback anyway, you know, and if he wanted to stand for something, why couldn't he stand for it quietly? And I'm just like,
That was quietly.
I'm at the workplace, you know, and I don't want to be like,
You hate that.
but it's just like
Bad timing for shit.
fucking bad timing, bro.
You can't even speak your mind. It
No, I
sucks.
did, trust me,
Yeah.
but it's just not how I didn't have my beater on.
But
type
how
shit.
do you protest it quietly though?
When
That's
you
what
ain't
I'm
said a
understanding.
word?
Well, he asked the military veteran what was the most respectful way to
Exactly, and that's
That
what I
was
don't
it.
understand. A military vet told him to do that. Like this is not just something he was like, I'm gonna fucking kneel. I'm fuck the flag. Like he didn't say none of that. He didn't want to be disrespectful, so he reached
I
out
want
to
to shout out
somebody.
to Marshawn Lynch too,
What's so
bro.
hype about the
Because I feel like a lot of people sleep on what
man, I don't
Marshawn be
understand
doing,
the
bro.
hype about that shit.
Marshawn Lynch sit out. He don't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he
No, that nigga
really
the
be
man.
going ham for this
yeah,
shit.
he do.
bro.
He don't be getting no. I think they be cutting out his.
They cut all his
interviews,
shit out.
His
'Cause
footage.
he ain't for the shit.
Yeah,
bro.
he be over on the
never has
sideline
been.
eating Skittles and shit,
Period.
never
man.
has
Like eating
Dog.
Skittles though, that was the best one. Period. Like dog was on.
Something gonna happen to where something big gonna happen. It ain't gonna be this season.
Huh?
I said something big gonna happen. It ain't gonna be this
All
season.
right.
I feel like he gonna get a. I feel like he's gonna get a contract, and I honestly feel like he's going to turn it down.
Mike said he eat ass.
He
And
should.
that's
Why I
for
feel
sure
like
right
he's
on.
going to turn it down. I honestly wouldn't be mad if he took the deal,
Well, already-
but I feel like I would respect him more as a person if he did turn it down.
You see the NFL. You see how they trying to back it now.
Oh yeah, when they made that post, come on! I'm glad you brought that. Come on now, don't put no quote out there talking about okay now we see the importance of racial inequality. This is fucking 2 years later, my G. Where was this backing at when they cut the young man? When they let the young man go?
The
I got a
NFL be
comment.
on trash. Period.
I got a
my
comment.
God. Wait, hold on.
I got a
Stop reading the comment.
I got a comment from my nigga
can read?
Sylvester because this is the only nigga that matter. All the rest of y'all niggas commenting.
Whoa.
Y'all don't be talking about shit. Look,
Damn.
Sylvester said viewers affect ratings, which affect the ad revenue.
Talk to
Dude was
him.
trying to argue about. People really underestimate the power of a boycott. I think a lot of black people don't do shit like that. Of
Shit
this,
like that.
Of this
Shit
attitude. Man, hey, you got some typos in this bitch. And that attitude may be justified, but we've reached a boiling point where it's either do something about it or lay down and die. All lives matter crowd be quiet as fuck whenever literally anything else happens. They only speak up to silent black voices. The reaction to Kaep accepting an NFL deal would be so polarizing. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Sylvester.
What do that mean by
Drop-
be polarizing?
Thank you for that.
Drop
I said,
a
what do you
line.
mean?
Because
You watching live. You watching live. Bro.
What do you mean by if he accept the
take
deal?
these.
I don't think he would want to accept.
And like I was just saying before he commented, I would respect him so much more as an act. I would consider Colin Kaepernick an activist. I would support him more or respect him more as an activist if he didn't accept one, but I wouldn't be mad if he did.
Okay, so do we be happy if the NFL sends him one and he says no? We good with that?
I'm
Perfect with
straight
that.
with that, bro.
Yeah, he still got a deal. He still got Nike deals. He still got sponsorships.
Hold on, wait.
I'm straight
Spooky
with
say
that, for
H2E about to put together a Detroit NFL blackout.
What the two people y'all got working over there?
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. dog.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa.
Hey, if you sponsor us, all this can stop. All this can stop.
He said he needs some more companies and orgs to fuck with him.
One up, Will.
Okay.
The two people that we got working over here. See how I did that?
All right, y'all, man. What
So,
what about
listen.
any closing remarks?
I do have a closing.
Go ahead, take your time.
I'll just pray that Kaepernick, he gets some peace. You know what I'm saying? He gets what he want.
Get some peace and quiet, huh?
Yeah, like seriously, I feel like I'm sure he get a lot of hate mail. I'm sure he get a lot of
course.
people that's trying to kill him and fight him and
Death
stuff
threats.
like that. Yeah. So I was like, I pray for his safety all the time. Because it's serious. There's a lot of people that hate him because, again, like, they not getting the message right off what he's, like, fighting for.
Okay. You're right. Nobody is.
Nobody is. No matter how many times we explain it and how many times we say it's not disrespecting the veterans that go over there and fight for us.
Or at least that's not what he's trying to do.
Yeah, you know what I'm
because people
saying?
feel that it is disrespectful, but that's
not what
obviously
we at.
not what he's not saying. Fuck America, fuck the flag,
Never
fuck y'all
said that.
until we get. He's not saying that. He's doing it. So when they ask why are you kneeling, it's because there's racial injustice, and until it's addressed, I'm going to kneel because I feel like being in a submissive position brings awareness to the importance of what the fuck is going on. And people just think it's just such a backlash or such an attack on America. It's like a fucking terrorist attack. It's just ridiculous, man. People going to church and shoot 7 people, and they're not a fucking terrorist, but somebody takes a kneel at a football game, and it's just the end of the fucking world. It's World War III.
So I have a few comments. Mike says, he feel like he's the Ali of our generation. I feel like
I got to get that to LeBron. I got to. Why not?
No.
I feel like
I would agree. No, and I completely agree. LeBron does a lot. The only reason why I would disagree with that is because LeBron hasn't been put in a position like Cap has. Cap has lost his contract, lost his earnings. See, all you knew is football.
We know why.
But
LeBron
Cap,
ain't.
I was about to say Cap not as great as an athlete as LeBron.
That's gonna go to
though,
skill
so.
right there.
Right now, if we go into skill, of course, LeBron would be the Muhammad. But as far as like not necessarily the persecution or as like the amount of backlash that Muhammad receives, you got to give
I
it
don't
to
remember
Cap.
calling Trump a dummy on Twitter. So.
Well, LeBron didn't either. Well, yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, he did. He did.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Give himself a compliment.
I was still give it to Cap.
Sylvester polarizing. He said, here's what it is. He said if he accepts the deal with the NFL, it's gonna be people happy saying he beat the system and he still got to eat,
but he did.
Or he a sellout for going back to the organization that blackballed him. So it's gonna be. He says it's gonna be 2 different extremes.
How would he be a sellout?
You know it's gonna be people who
won't
say that. So that's why he said it's gonna be that.
The way he won't be a sellout is if they make him stand. If they accept him doing what he's doing, he's good.
Oh yeah, if he ever stands again, I damn near shoot him myself.
It's not going to change.
I assassinate him my goddamn self if he stand again. But outside of that, yeah, of course.
You can do it, Cap. So wait, last comment I had somebody say it was a lot of people that was burning Nike shoes. So do they feel like it's a lot of racial hate? Race, like racist people not going nowhere. Okay, let's just get that clear.
Period. And stop thinking it's just black people to be getting like you know what I'm saying, treated like trash.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everybody gets treated like trash, bro. Like,
hey, everybody gets treated like trash. I would tell y'all to ask a Native American, but you might have to find one.
Everybody.
If they're still alive.
I know white people that get treated crazy, blacks, Asians. Every time I listen, y'all black people
Hispanics
really.
y'all
black
shit.
people gotta stop,
Hispanics
bro.
Get that
because
shit.
Y'all got so many Fast and the Furious jokes for the Asians, and they don't think it's funny, bro. So it's just like
preach, man.
Come on, now.
Be that
and as soon as y'all see a Spanish
drive.
person,
we gonna use that stereotype today.
Oh, you gonna cut my grass? Like, come on now, we gotta stop. And then as soon as somebody says something about us, y'all mad. We moving on.
Period.
There we go.
Cap Nike deal. Bye.
Listen, I got my wife beat on, boy. Let's go crazy.
I see.
Now that we're on the topic of race,
Somebody mind going
all
live
right,
from the page so I can go live from my page.
Now that we're on the topic of race,
Slap since he's not on anyone.
What? I'm not. What? You want me to go live?
Shut up.
Yeah, from the business page.
From the business page.
Yeah, so I can
okay.
go live
I will.
Hold
I
on,
will do
Spooty,
that.
who
But
you
there's
hate?
no
I know
one.
you don't hate me, bro, because I ain't said nothing about you, dog. Sean, that was Nelly Nell.
So we have a black candidate from Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick back.
ER. That's what he said.
And Charlamagne gave him donkey.
And he pointed. And he pointed. He pointed.
Who said that?
It's ridiculous, bro. Like,
You gotta see the video. You gotta see the video, bro.
What
the fuck?
My man
Like,
literally just.
like, bro, it's fucking
told himself.
2018. What are you doing,
What
bro?
city?
Minnesota State.
That's
You want to be a state representative. He said, I want to be your state representative.
But you know what?
Your public servant.
Bro, I'm convinced I really can run for mayor, bro.
But you know what? I want to know
I
who
feel
the
like I
fuck-
can run for mayor or
Who
governor, bro.
authorized
Who was his
this, bro?
campaign manager, bro? Like, period. Like, who the
Who
fuck?
accepted that?
Who
Had to
signs
be,
off
had
on
to
that
be,
shit?
had to be a nigga just trolling like me.
listen,
Like,
that
hey, bro, do
goes
that
back
shit.
to-
like, a nigga who don't really
So let
care
me ask
to
the
win.
question
Do
then.
that shit, bro. This is gonna be,
So-
this is gonna be great.
Should we feel offended?
Fuck
Because
yeah.
I feel offended. I don't care what color he is.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I feel
offended.
offended.
Like what?
Who says
What's wrong with you,
Especially
bro?
if you in a position of power. Now, if you're just a random motherfucker on 7 Mile and you running for 7 Mile mayorhood, hell yeah, I want to hear that shit. I want you to be my nigga too.
Empty,
Dog, should you
Shit.
I'm offended.
Hey, don't give me the cookie, this nigga. It'll be a half
Say
hour.
if he said you too ugly to troll.
It'll be a half hour going on. This nigga.
Nelly Nell, what's up? You was gone for
Look,
20
man.
minutes. What you got to say?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
that was
yeah,
my bad.
are you? Is there everybody's here offended by that? I am.
I was
Fuck, dude.
offended because you know why? He's giving them the opportunity of calling us that and bringing that slur. Although the
it.
slur has already been
The
here.
campaign was about to be crazy.
Yeah, it's just like
the search was about to be ridiculous.
so you're just opening a door for people to come in and just ruin their community.
Kyle Greene, I
Again,
am your nigga. Like
again, that goes back to
just, what are you doing,
us
man?
as a community.
It's nuts.
I can go on this all day, but I feel like African Americans as a community, we have a tendency of being ignorant. And I say that because we say things and think it's the right way, and it's really not. It's making us look so ignorant. It's the reason why that they're able to come into our community and do what they want to. So he needed to reevaluate himself. I don't think that was funny. I don't think it was a good campaign slogan. It was just you're allowing yourself to.
I don't know. I got his reason.
If y'all just tuning in, we talking about the
There's
he
no
running
reason
for.
for
I
what is
got
he
his
running
reason.
for?
I got his reason.
I want to hear
What is
it.
he
He
running
said,
for?
according to Greene, the N-word is a part of American history. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It is.
American.
Obviously.
Hear the word American.
Regardless of the race. It's part of my history being African American, white, and Cherokee Indian.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
That's even worse.
That word was
I thought
something.
you was wait. So he's not black?
He's
He
everything.
is.
Oh, okay.
I guess
I was
he's a
about to
mixture
say,
of
I'm
stuff. Whatever he is, he's a fucking dummy. That was stupid. And whoever approved it is stupid.
And that's
too.
Hey,
what
can
I'm
we fire him?
What's wrong with y'all?
And that's
niggas?
what I'm
He's done.
saying,
Can
like,
we
it's
fire him? I'm
done.
talking about right now, like
He's
on
done.
the Vince McMahon.
Oh,
part.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get him out of
Fire
here.
him.
Kyle Greene! Your ass is fire!
Period.
Because
Oh
he's just
my
allowing
God.
people
Yeah,
to
let's
come
not even
back.
give him that much time.
Yeah,
let's get the hell out of
Can
here.
we
Bro.
move along?
Bro, it was
Let's get his ass
it
out
was
of here.
funny though, bro. I didn't
Who
I didn't
says
believe
that?
it.
Who's his campaign manager to say?
Great, like
I wanna be your
Charlamagne said,
nigga, like-
great skit for Chappelle's show. Great skit.
It was
The
a
kid
great,
played.
yeah.
Bring back Chappelle, please.
That
bro.
would be
Chappelle show.
great, bro.
Chappelle show.
But that's just crazy.
Ah, dog got fired for sure.
That's nuts, bro. Like I can't.
All right, man. Enough with this
Yeah.
sideshow Bob, man. What's next on that?
So we know what it is. We know what it is, fellas. 2K19
2K19
begins tonight.
2K19.
Hey.
I did pre-order
Tonight.
it, so I will
Hey.
be playing on the 11th, like
Okay.
every the rest of the
You're not.
motherfuckers.
It's not too late.
Let me shout out
It-
my
it
2K
is
team,
too late.
dog, because we really
Do
do
it
this
tomorrow.
pro-am
I can still pre-order it.
So you know
Yeah.
it's not going to be no attention
Pre-order.
tonight.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
well.
not, but
It's fine.
I want to shout out my 2K team. You feel me?
Hey.
I want to shout out Tom. I want to shout out Steve,
You about to piss some
Spooty,
people
Man,
Kyle.
fuck all of them.
Shout out to Mike. Shout out my nigga Tay Beezy.
Listen, man.
E
2K
Stewart, you trash. You can't fuck with me, but
fuck
it
his
is what it is.
teammates,
Stop
and that's
hating on
only
me.
because he's
So
people trap off of the Xbox. We're not rocking with the Xbox. So
Hold on.
let's
Wait,
but before we get into that with
Settle
the
the
teammates
fuck
and the
down.
systems, let's talk about 2K as a whole. And I really want to dive into this first because
Oh my goodness.
number one, y'all are not about to have my My Player out here being the hoe. Y'all not about to have my
Period.
My Player
Oh,
out
we
here
on-
being a
alright.
dick sucker.
We on the prelude.
Y'all not about to have my My Player out here begging for a fucking meal. Can I sit next to you? Is
On
it
the
any chairs
draft,
next
bro,
to you?
I was pissed.
Man, that's the gayest shit ever. Like I almost wanted. Like,
you know the
just stop
problem.
playing. Like,
You know the
what
problem.
fuck?
They don't. It's no like normal people in the room when they discussing like the story. For,
But the thing is, I'm
That's
tired of
just
my
the
player
wildest
being. He
shit
been a
ever.
hoe for like the past 3 2Ks.
I like Perez.
Perez
Perez was
still
nice.
corny though, bro.
Perez was corny.
He had a
as
corny
shit.
was
voice, but I like
corny,
Perez.
What the
bro.
fuck is the AI shit? Like where the fuck did that shit come from? I'm confused.
I don't know. It was just I got
Out
such a
of
great
all the
story.
great
You
story
ain't-
writers
hey,
in the
first of
world.
all, there's
Dude.
only one AI Hooper. Period. I don't give a fuck how
Nigga
many
talk
times
about-
they tried to give it to Andre Iguodala. There's only one
Artificial
fucking AI.
Nigga talk about-
intelligence. Somebody
I know what
just
it-
was being
I know what it
lazy.
means,
Somebody
but-
Why
being
was this
lazy.
shit in China though? Like,
Somebody
like
just being
fucking
lazy.
shit in Shanghai.
I mean,
like,
no, because it really happens to players though. Like I know a lot of people personally that's overseas.
Oh yeah,
So it's like-
they ball over there.
that gives a different story for 2K. I get that part, but still,
They need to just let Michael B. Jordan be the voice of the my player.
Hey,
Michael B. Jordan was my great running man, bro. He was knocked down Jones.
He was cold.
Michael B. Jordan was knocked down Jones.
It needed a better story.
Did you play it?
I didn't, because, bro, I told you I wasn't going to cop, but
Did
then...
you beat the U.S. team?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I had to.
I wasn't going to cop, but then
Can I get a combo breaker ready?
I read the...
So listen,
Oh.
E. Stewart, don't you ever talk shit
didn't
about me
lose a
because
game.
you lost to the U.S. team.
How you lose to them, and they was basically cheating for you. Like, it was thinking,
You lost to them niggas, bro.
But I shot the ball every time he touched it, and it was off the fucking
So
backboard
don't
hard.
ever bring my name up about
So you can
nothing.
tell the computer
Damn,
system
man,
was
it's the
cheating.
prelude like on pro?
Yes,
Say
you
it
can
again.
tell. Like,
Prelude on pro, bro?
Eric
Like,
bro, they
Stewart.
had the USA playing against you. That's already like a 65, and then 4 other Chinamen that's no higher than a fucking 69. There's
that's
no
on
way in
me.
hell you playing against Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron,
I turned my
AD,
head
Steph
so
Curry,
fast.
and James Harden, and you're going to fucking win just off the strength. No, of course it's going to be cheating. You know what I'm saying? It was on pro. You should have
Bro,
won.
from
You
what-
didn't
Wait,
win, something is
Spooty
wrong.
said he lost to the U.S. team too. He put up 42.
What the fuck
But
is
you
wrong
still
with you?
lost.
How you put up
Hey,
42?
take it easy. Tell
First
the
of all-
niggas they had.
First of
Y'all
all,
could've
shout out to
started- y'all
Spooty
could've
for
started the game over or
for
something.
buying. Shout out to Spooty for buying VC because there's no way in the world you would have put up 42
Period.
off the original stats. So shout out to Spooty for buying VC for the prelude.
you can buy- you
no
can buy
way.
VC for the prelude.
You can't.
That's what I'm. Wait. Yes, you can because I did. I only spent $5 though
Why, though?
because it's still gonna transfer over to the real
No, it's
thing.
gonna
I guess you're right.
But my
bro.
thing
I mean,
is 42 points.
ain't
Ain't enough time in the game to put up 42 points.
Man, look.
Oh, they said somebody else said you can't buy it. They wouldn't let me do it.
Look,
Yeah, you can buy it.
I wasn't copping,
definitely buy
but
it.
they said that they heard all our complaints from 2K18. They might be going out on a limb, but that article I read sounded like they did hear our complaints and gonna fix them, because I was pissed at like the grind in 2K18.
The grind
bro.
was real,
The
boy.
grind was crazy.
You
I
talking
made
about to get in
I made it to 90 and I
something?
stopped.
Oh
No, I
yeah,
just made it to
90 was
90 and
over.
stopped.
Yeah,
I'm
90
still
was
on
over.
91.
Said
Like,
this is
And people was
is
getting
it.
to 99. I'm like, fucking
no, I
how?
played
Did
somebody
you
that
have
was
a
at
job?
99. And guess what? This is why I tell them, if you don't know how to play, it don't matter, bro. What rank you is, because I cooked that nigga that was a 99.
Well, yeah.
Bro, if you're a 90,
ask
bro,
him.
you're cold already. There's
you
no
gotta
real
ask him,
reason.
bro.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
was just taking too long to like make any progress. It was just taking a long time.
like
man.
you
And
really have to be like playing that bitch at least 5 hours a day.
once the grind
Nelly
gets
Nell.
like that grind was worse than Destiny
here,
for
so I
me,
don't
bro.
get
And
fined.
Destiny's grind is fucking stupid. So that shit.
That wasn't like that.
I don't know anything
So
about
what do
it.
you
That was
do
worse
while
than
Emil
Destiny's
plays?
That's what I'm saying. It
That
was.
was worse.
I
So-
read,
You read.
I journal.
So you don't watch the story?
I mean, I play. I watch him play, but I mean, other than that, that's my me
So
time.
tell
When he's
him.
doing that, I'm doing my own thing.
Tell him to
Yeah.
let you do the face scan for him.
Okay.
That nigga face ain't gonna be
Face
crazy.
scan. Emil ugly off top.
Excuse me.
I know that's your boyfriend.
He ain't got a great personality.
He
man.
is.
He do. He's a funny guy. He's a nice
Great
guy.
personality.
He's a
But-
beautiful
Not
person.
ugly.
You
But-
know, if I was a girl, I probably still wouldn't mess with him.
We're
But,
sorry.
Hey, everybody
he's
has their
not. Sorry,
own.
he's not attractive.
Everybody has their own.
Okay, let me tell
thing.
y'all something, because you're not finna come for him.
You
Because
right.
I've
You know my
dated
nigga.
football players, I dated basketball players, and they were just too cocky, and they were very
Shout out to you,
But they look-
hella insecure. They were very insecure.
Shout out to you.
So Emil was like, he made me laugh. He was real. He was fun. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
this is not
Emil
supposed to
is a-
segue into this shit.
I know how you I was definitely gonna go in.
Oh,
about
let's
it.
talk about it. God damn it. Emil is my man. He is a little. Emil, no. It ain't really no. But I'm just saying he is like.
What?
He's a nice person. He's ugly, but he's a beautiful person.
Not attractive to me, man. Like that's all, bro. That's my nigga though.
Like Slaps over there. Like Slaps is a very nice, handsome young man. He's well groomed.
Thank you.
Has his eyebrows.
I'm making it seem like
He's
Emil
a
was
little
like
old.
butt ugly.
Well, Emil comes in with that little funny
man.
mustache.
Y'all not talking about my boyfriend. Y'all is not gonna do that, because if y'all want me to go on y'all.
I ain't saying nothing.
All right, man. Leave my mans alone for sure.
My nose
Yeah,
be a bitch
I'm gonna
out.
text him right now.
Yeah.
Chanel
Yeah.
about to shoot this bitch up over her nigga, man. I'll say.
Period.
Look,
I
man.
seen them eyebrows keep raising and shit. Like,
So I'm copping 2K and I'll probably play for 3 weeks because
Yeah, you
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
dropping.
I still
Red Dead.
Red Dead,
Red
Call
Dead.
of Duty.
fuck
So
you.
I mean, but I'm
Yeah, no, fuck you, because you still haven't added me on that shit. Niggas get a PS4 and they think that they bigger than everybody.
You got a PS4?
bro. I told you I was gonna have one by the time Spider-Man dropped. I
And
told
you whole
you.
ass nigga. I told this
told
nigga
you.
to add me. He's like, man,
I
fuck you.
told
Only
you.
fuck with you on Thursday.
I was not missing. I was not about to have niggas like, yo, Spider-Man is so great, and I'm just sitting there looking like
Butthurt.
Squidward, looking outside, and SpongeBob
Yeah,
and
man.
Patrick playing and shit.
When was the last
That wasn't gonna
exclusive that Xbox had? Gears of War?
Hey, come on, dog. Let's relax. We talking about 2K, man.
We know we talking about 2K and
Bro,
we talking about
I never said PlayStation didn't have better exclusives.
No.
I've
I
always said that PlayStation is the better
You took me out of
console.
You took me out of context.
But
I was just asking the question.
I'm just saying, but all my niggas have Xbox. I don't want to just play with you and Rack. All right, everybody got
What's his
Xbox,
name?
bro.
Rack.
Whatever
Oh,
the fuck
man.
his name is.
Big
Before
Rack.
we keep talking,
Shout out to
Big
Big
Rock.
Rack, the ghost,
Emil
bro.
said, I know Killer Croc ain't talking.
Damn.
Obviously, he's talking about me.
Damn.
Emil,
I don't think you look
we're
like
not
Killer
gonna.
Croc, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ugly
like
for
that.
sure, but that's why I can talk about you. But I don't. That's a little mean, Emil. I never compared you to an animal.
Emil look like if they do a Cosby Kids remake, that nigga better be first in line because y'all niggas is gonna be rich. All right,
Oh,
y'all
man.
niggas is gonna be mad rich.
Emil look like Uncle Proud. From the Proud Family and shit.
Shit like that.
Y'all are not about to do this.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right.
Let's move on. Let's move
2K,
on.
so 2K19, man. What's the one thing y'all like really want out of
looking
this that
forward-
y'all didn't get in 2K18?
I want to be able to play other Pro-Am teams whenever I want to. Like, if I know my people got a 5, I want to be able to link up with them and play they 5 against my 5.
Okay.
That's nice. I'm looking forward to more realistic gameplay not as far as like the overall gameplay, because I think that's pretty solid.
Fix them
But
animations.
yes, the animations are shitty.
It's better than live.
The
so I ain't
animations are
complaining.
better shitty. It's definitely better than live, but the gameplay, as far as like technical files and shit like that, I think I know it's bad for the sport or the league as a whole, but I think if you kind of incorporated
make it
that
more
shit,
realistic,
that
bro.
shit would be dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Like that shit would be dope.
Yeah,
So,
y'all got to make it more
My
realistic.
player emotional, so
Let's
y'all
get
tryna
a
have me
better
out there,
let's get a
bitch.
better story. Like, we're to the point where y'all can have a long story to where when we go into our second year, third year,
Yes,
things can
keep
start
that
happening.
story going,
Keep the
yeah.
story going. Like,
yeah, keep the endorsements coming.
Yeah,
keep
it,
let
like-
the injury come. God damn it, I want to be out for.
that's
a
what I'm
couple
saying.
games.
Make some shit. Make it a story. Like a good storyline. Like, niggas might want to watch the cutscenes.
Yeah, because after that,
we
after that,
don't want to watch them because it's the same ones over and over
Right.
again in 2K.
after my rookie year, shit, I'm just playing Playground for the record. Because the story mode is over.
The
shit.
story's
you
over,
beat
bro.
that shit in a week, if that.
That make it easier to earn VC, which y'all said is y'all gonna do. I like how they gonna have different ratings for Pro-Am. They're gonna have different ratings for Playground and shit like that. So if you play like more Playground games, your rating gonna be a little bit higher there than it is when you go into like a regular My Career game and shit like that. So that's kind of dope. I'm excited for the next 3 weeks. I'm gonna play it, man.
Hey, but drop the beat real quick, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all ready to rap?
I'm looking like, what's going on, man? Man, somebody get Mad Miles out of here.
Y'all ready to rap?
Man,
I was gonna spit last time. Crack wasn't here, so I'm gonna go crazy. real
Spit a
quick.
quick 15,
You
man.
Okay.
ready,
Crazy.
Kenley?
Go crazy.
Yeah. You ready, nothing left?
Yes, sir.
Nothing left.
What we rapping?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so we gonna move on to Bobby
Oh
Brown.
my God, man.
Right, I'm
Come on,
like-
man. Keep
We
it
go
moving,
get into
Spoiler alert.
Shout out
We
my
don't give a
dog
fuck if
Bobby
you ain't watched it.
Brown dropped a great movie. Shout out to BT because this movie they've been leveling up.
Who watched it? Did y'all watch the Bobby Brown movie? My followers, if y'all did, chime in because I haven't watched it.
It was a good
So if y'all
movie,
watched it,
man.
please
Like the only
comment.
thing I ain't like is where they
Tell me
was
what y'all
rushing the
thought.
end. But
They rushed
outside that, I
But
like
So
it.
was it
Charlamagne
like-
did say that in the book it was like that because it literally happened back to back like that. Like his mom died, his dad died, and then when he died, then Bobby Christine. That's how it literally. I
It's
wish
like
it
what
would have.
shit in between.
I don't think so.
It's
I'm
like you went
watching
to the
what I
doctor.
want to
Think
do.
about it. I don't think so either.
Mom
I
died,
wanna
and then
pick up
next
the
scene,
book.
oh, dad died too. Like
I want to pick
It
up the
happens
book.
like that though.
I want to read the book.
It does.
next scene.
But you got to think about it though, because the New Edition story had
See
3
that nigga
parts.
more, yeah.
He only had 2. What
And they
more
feel
could they
rushed.
have done for Bobby Brown? Because I think they covered a lot.
And I'm glad you brought that up.
covered a lot.
because I honestly didn't get a chance to watch the Bobby Brown shit, but I feel like they've been milking this Bobby, like I was telling you earlier, they've been milking the fuck out of this Bobby and Whitney story for years. But it's still interesting, and it's obviously it's still some shit that people don't really know about. But Jesus fucking Christ, man!
But no,
I
this
feel like
one
they
was
milk it
just
for Whitney though.
They do. They try to pay him out as being.
But everybody
the bad guy.
at this point, everybody should know that obviously Bobby Brown wasn't the one, the initiator.
No one knows
the
that.
whole drug.
I
thought niggas knew that.
No,
yeah, like I thought
My
niggas
mom
knew.
used to say that shit.
So
like,
listen.
nah. She was like, as soon as he got with Whitney, shit just was going downhill.
she was
And he
his
said that in a
weakness.
movie, bro.
Yeah.
He said everybody started hating me once I got with you. And the thing is, I'm big on documentaries and YouTube, bro. And it still comments to this day where they attacking him. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Like
just
I told
they
Myles,
still there.
this girl at my job was like, I feel like he's doing this for money. Like no one's checking for him. Yes, people are still checking for Bobby Brown. He don't need this
No
money.
shit, he doing it for money.
I mean, he
fuck
is.
it.
But he's not. It's not an attention thing.
It's not
It's
his.
not.
Yes.
But I think he do want his story told properly.
Yeah.
Because
Of course.
his brother said, I'm tired of people painting you as a bad guy. Like, we have to do something to show that this is not you.
And I agree, because I would be putting that shit out too.
Because
If I wasn't the initiator,
And there's
and if I
interviews
wasn't
with
the bad
Whitney
guy.
like, yeah, he jealous of my career. Like, she's down talking the hell out of him.
And Woody McCain said that playing him was very hard, like, doing this whole process, because he was like, Bobby Brown is such an emotional person. Like, he's such a nice guy. It was very hard for him because he's like, every time he would talk, like, you could see him about to cry. So it just so
Shit, all
goes to
that
show.
shit.
And it showed
it
in
goes
the
to show,
movie,
like,
though.
he's
Like,
so
he cried in how
compact.
many scenes? Like,
Yes.
Damn near every scene.
Man,
Like,
he went
cried.
through a lot, bro. Like, he went through a lot.
It started out
of
with
shit,
his
bro.
grandma. He
Rockstar
watched his best friend
lifestyle.
die, and then he witnessed his sister's future fiance die. Then Whitney lost her baby, her first child, and then he lost his mom, his dad, and then he lost Whitney to Bobby Christina, and then he lost them 4 people back to back. Those his core, his daughter, ex-wife, mom,
You
dad.
missed out the sister.
I said that.
fiance.
Yeah,
You
see, that's
did?
the fiance.
Okay,
Yeah,
like,
and I was sad because I love Lance
Gross.
Gross, so I teared up.
That
So,
shit was
yeah.
fucked up, bro.
Somebody say shout out
What's
to Killer
up,
Croc.
Nakai?
I ain't know about some of the shit. Like, I ain't know about that Robin shit.
Oh yeah, I knew
That
about
shit was
yes,
wild.
yes.
I
did.
didn't give a
But
fuck
this is
about
how-
Whitney once I found out she was a crackhead.
This is how I
I didn't
thought-
care to follow her career.
This is how I thought about like Whitney and Bobby. They loved each other, but they were
Oh, no, they did for
toxic
sure.
for each other. Like they didn't need to be with each other because they were so toxic, because they both thought they would be able to come together and work on their problems as a couple, but they didn't. Because you got her. Her brother put her on drugs. She's hiding her sexuality.
Damn, like you didn't even know though. Like
Yes.
the first time he saw her doing coke, it's the wedding day.
And her brother feels so bad that
Damn.
when she passed, he felt bad because he put her on coke. She's hiding her sexuality. She was raped by her uncle, I believe, or something like that. And then you got Bobby, who's experiencing all this life and death. And it's just like they just got so much toxicity, and they just came together
again,
and they were coping.
it's at a
They were
point where-
coping
Y'all
with
got an
drugs.
opinion on this? Whoever on the live, I appreciate y'all.
'Cause when he had
chime in, man.
experience-
Comment. We talking about the Bobby Brown
on the
movie, man.
first part, when after his sister's fiance died and he was experiencing the post traumatic stress, and what he do? He go snort. And that's what's wrong with our black men, like, and black women too. Instead of us going to seek actual help, we cope with something that we know is just going to numb the pain for right now. And that's what just spiraled out of control. You see that part, he thought she was finna kill him.
Yeah.
Like, he was just so,
That
like,
shit.
yeah, he needed it, and she was his weakness. He would do anything. He stopped singing for her.
stopped making music
He
for
gave
her.
all his money to her. He was spending all his money first
That
on
shit was
drugs,
crazy, bro.
and
His
then
brother was pissed. He signed that.
time,
what is it?
yeah.
Porn stash Makai. Porn stash.
See, now
Makai.
I gotta watch it,
the
man. Y'all
prenup.
making it look interesting, man. Because
Bro,
if it was a movie, I need to rate that
what's
shit.
Hey, my nigga porn.
She-
My nigga
hey,
porn stash.
She
Makai Pfeiffer
played
was
the
in that
hell
bitch.
out of Whitney, dog.
Bruh.
She said
She did.
She went crazy. I'm talking about from
she
the
went to the
movements
wedding.
to-
She went to the funeral and said
Go crazy.
she hugged Bobby. She seen his new wife.
It's my mother-in-law. Hey, sat in
She
the front.
went into the front with her mink on like this, and then she go upstairs.
Ay, yo,
Let me tell
the
y'all
fuck
something.
up.
Go crazy.
Mother Cora Brown will forever be my mother-in-law. Bobby go like, oh shit.
That nigga was pissed, bro.
Bro, hey, my mama.
First of all, she
would have
sat-
had to get the
Bro,
fuck
she
out.
sat
Oh
in
yeah,
the
most
front
definitely.
row.
What's your mind?
Listen,
Get the fuck up.
Front
What you
row.
doing?
The rest of what's the daughter name? Bobby Christina. They in the front. The rest of the brothers and sisters in the back. Bobby in the back. Like,
and you could tell she
kicked
him out the funeral. And she
talking about your entourage.
And you know what's crazy?
Entourage, nigga, these my kids, nigga.
She was and no one ever noticed like
chime in if y'all watched the Bow movie.
Whitney was because she allowed her daughter to be spiteful towards her father.
Not even that. They were smoking squares at the table.
Like no one peeped
parents
that.
do that with kids sometimes, bro, and that shit's so shitty. Don't do
that.
We're not shitting on Whitney, y'all, but we are shitting on
fuck Whitney Houston, nigga.
She was a toxic person. I ain't fucking Whitney Houston
since I found out she did crack. I said,
you're not going to sit here and fucking disrespect Whitney Houston because she's a fucking saint. No matter how many she did, she was sinning. God damn it! Yes, everybody fucking sin.
She wasn't a saint,
She was a fucking saint.
No, she wasn't.
Hey, a fucking preacher's wife. She was a fucking saint, and I don't want to
hear
a movie. I don't give a fuck. That was a movie too.
Bodyguard,
damn it,
getting fucked.
Let me tell y'all. I had Tony Mill last night. I said, if I was this toxic, I would rather you leave me than put your life on.
But you wouldn't know, though. If you was that toxic,
you wouldn't know.
If I walked
in, she was high so much. She was so high. Like, what the hell?
I'm about to get married. I walk in. You doing coke? We're done.
He gonna
all right, fellas. Back to the strip club,
sniffed
nigga.
it.
Out of here.
She sniffed it. Robbie come grab it. And she gonna say, he looked at her. What?
Bro.
Okay, I'll do coke.
He gonna say, I do coke.
But hold on, wait a minute.
He gonna say,
but Bobby was doing coke.
He said, listen. He said, thank you for.
Too.
He said, thank you for being you. What the?
Yes,
thank you for being you.
Bobby was doing coke.
I thought we would introduce Bobby to coke.
No, bro. Yes, he was, bro. Take it to the New Edition movie.
Can I address that?
He was in the car getting Nick.
So what happened was
when he was 17.
But they said that Bobby, he did try it. At that point,
he wasn't like that.
He wasn't like that.
That's what it was. Because remember, he was selling dope.
Man.
When
it ain't Whitney Houston for damn.
Yes, it is because she exemplified it. Because what happened was,
fuck Whitney, nigga.
Oh wow.
Bobby was experiencing drugs just like any other teenager, and at the time he was selling dope, but
he wasn't.
She had
crack though.
Yeah, she introduced him to crack and heroin and all that. And in her interview, crack is whack. Crack is cheap. We'll never do anything like that. Show me your receipts.
Crack is
wait, I got a comment. Someone talking about, I thought that's why he was trying to kill her. Was that ever a point in the movie where he was trying to kill her?
He had thought that he was getting high in front of her. He was smoking weed and doing the coke. And he wasn't sleeping. So he had thought, like, he was psychotic. He really thought that she was going to kill him.
They was on a tour.
They was on a tour bus. He thought she was following her nails. And he thought he was high as ever. He thought it was a knife. So he grabbed his gun like, she's trying to kill me.
And this the thing.
He was high. He was sleep deprived. He was drunk.
Felt like people slept on too. That had to been the crack house bus, because guess who was on that bus? Ricky Bell, who put out that he was actually on drugs heavy too. Mm-hmm. They chased him down, you know what I'm saying? And they all was on that bus high as fuck.
And Ricky, he stopped fucking after he had that situation when he passed out.
So they was just on the high bus.
But when Bobby was going through that withdrawal, I felt that in my spirit watching that. I had to Google that at work. Dude. Like, oh my God.
But you know what? I was
Woody
glad
McCain
to
is a
that.
Freaking genius. Like, I don't care nobody saying.
Oh no, Dog went crazy. For him to be a comedian, like his main focus is a comedian. And Dog went crazy bro. Like, far as his whole acting role, like Kevin Hart better take care of Dog.
When I saw that, I think that was the scene that
he could
sold
play anything else, or we just gonna look at this nigga's Bobby?
I have no fucking idea who he's talking about.
I listened to his interview. I listened to his interview at the Breakfast Club.
No fucking idea who he's talking about.
I listened to his interview at the Breakfast Club, and New Edition, and he's funny on Instagram.
Like
he's really dope. But
I didn't know the nigga until.
Oh no, he had hella skits. The first time I seen him was he did a Kevin Hart skit,
and I saw him do the Bernie Mac one. I want some milk and cookies.
Yeah, like he be snapping on that shit.
But I listened to his interview with the Breakfast Club, and he said that when they had got casted for New Edition, he said they had got clowned because he was like, at first they was saying how they didn't look like them for. But I think that some of them could pass as the members. But sometimes you gotta think about it though. Like, it's not about them looking exactly like. It's about channeling their personality and their the way they
look
are.
like Whitney.
Exactly.
soon
But
as you
she
get
played the
acting and
hell
playing,
out of
it's
her.
Like I seen him, bro. Like
Exactly.
The one shit when he was like with the glasses.
They say he looked like B.O.B. I don't see it though.
Yes, the fuck he do.
I
And he
gotta
look
look
like
at it
Kel
some-
Mitchell.
said that.
I haven't looked at B.O.B. in quite some time.
Yeah, so I gotta look at a picture.
Somebody put
Where
that
the
man on
fuck
the milk
is he?
carton.
I have no idea.
Look at a
bro.
milk carton.
Yeah, where's that nigga at?
So what? Hold on, I gotta
Nothing
put, what was your favorite scene?
baby?
My favorite scene out of the whole.
The whole first and
Well,
second.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, when he was fucking Janet.
That's something.
I'm surprised people didn't know about that.
Nobody knew about that.
I didn't know about that.
I did
know about that.
I
Your parents
knew.
ain't never tell y'all about that.
Obviously not. Goddamn
And
it.
she
We was
told
like
him.
6,
She
7.
she told.
We're not
him-
anymore, motherfucker. You ain't never talked. You,
I
so
just
hold on,
bring that
no,
shit back up like
no.
they're just relevant artists now. Like, hey son, you're of age.
But
Bobby Brown was
listen,
clapping
the
them
only-
cheeks.
The only reason I can
shit
vouch
never
for
came
that
out.
Hold on.
is
Hold on, nigga. Because this nigga act like you just never talked to your parents about anything
Never
from the
said
past.
that. But where would Bobby and fucking Janet Jackson
Well,
come
it came.
up? And not only that, why would they just
I'ma
say,
tell you
like,
where it
hey,
fucking came-
Bobby was clapping them cheeks?
I'm gonna tell you where it
Why
came
would
up.
they tell me that?
I'll tell you where it came up at. Me and my mom was talking about fucking music. A Bobby Brown song was on. We was just talking about music, and that just came. I guess that could just never pop up in conversation.
I mean, like, how did it pop up? Y'all talking about music, yes. Okay. Who was playing?
Because she
Bobby
said
Brown,
Bobby
nigga.
used to be
Okay.
fucking everybody.
Okay. And you said Bobby used to be fucking everybody. And
Who?
Janet
Oh,
Jackson.
goddamn. That is, wow. How
But
the
you know what
fuck do we
happened?
get on that conversation,
Hey,
Q?
man, suck my dick.
Jesus
He
Christ.
said-
Can I get a combo
That's
breaker?
such a fucking
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
It's a hard.
Most people don't talk to that up with their fucking parents, man. They don't
So-
talk about that type of shit.
That's
okay?
why I want to read the
too.
book because he had threw her out of the whole.
Fuckers.
I have to read the book because he threw Janet Jackson out of the hotel room naked. Then when he realized who it was, he threw a blanket out there for her, and he threw out the room because she
Throw a
said,
blanket out there.
I wouldn't have gave her a blanket. Oh,
She-
you don't fuck with black dudes? Fuck you
"Yeah."
and
She
Joe
said,
Jackson.
"She said,
Bitch, get out.
My daddy will be mad if I came home with a black man."
Bitch, wow.
And she was
a
dating,
nigga, bro.
and she was
Jackson
dating
was a
that
pussy.
one backup
Drop a
dancer
bomb
at
for
that
Joe
time.
Jackson.
I ain't dropping a bomb for that bitch ass nigga, bro.
So Charlamagne said,
Fuck
in
him.
the
He gave us
words of
Michael.
her saying her dad don't want her dating no black man, which means Black lives don't matter to Janet Jackson.
Damn.
That's a hard gas conclusion.
I know. I was
Drop
like,
the bomb
dang.
for Charlamagne.
I love Charlamagne the God.
Shit.
Hard gas conclusion.
So
That same energy.
one of my it's a fucked up scene, but one of my favorite scenes, bro, and it just shows how fucked up drugs is, bro, when you really there. But dog on the ground, having a seizure. Whitney walks up, and
Gimme.
she's joking,
Here she go.
dancing and shit,
It's mine.
saying he's lying, you joking.
Get up, Bobby.
Get up, Bobby.
Eat my shit.
All right, fuck it, give me my shit. Took her crack and went and smoked the shit. While dog is having
have to
a
watch this
fucking
shit.
seizure. Dog.
I'm gonna have to watch
Mine?
How you ain't watching? I told you everybody.
We
gotta
told
watch
you to
it.
watch the shit.
First of all, I don't have fucking cable, okay?
Damn.
Goddamn it. We use Wi-Fi around
So
here.
what
He got my login,
Combo
people.
breaker.
So
First
fuck
of all,
him.
don't you fucking block me
him.
because I tried to
Fuck-
log in the other day and I couldn't fucking watch
How
fucking
the fuck
cartoons.
I'ma block you?
I don't know, but I couldn't log into it.
Why you ain't asking me?
I mean,
He
it
didn't
wasn't that
care enough
important. It was
about
fucking
y'all. He didn't care
cartoons.
enough about y'all, the viewers,
I fucking
to
love
want
the
to sit
viewers,
here and
man.
talk about this shit.
I'm
man.
just not-
So
about
listen, last thing we gonna talk about
This
first.
nigga a bitch.
Okay, so my favorite scene?
Yes.
He gonna sneak that shit in there.
This scene was just like, wow. Was when she locked him out of the room, the house, because he didn't come home with no blow.
Dog. She used to treat that nigga like dog.
Then
shit.
he come home with some diamond necklaces and the earrings. She gonna say, "I do better than
You
that."
know she
I
wishing
hope you
it
got
was.
the
You know
receipt.
she
She was
wishing it
on.
was
She,
coke.
yeah, she was on the phone like, "Girl, look who want to come in the house tonight." And ain't gonna say
And
something.
guess who
Obviously,
she was
'cause
talking
Robin-
to?
Robin, because she was up in there, looking at Kuda Mama. So she was up in there talking to Robin,
That cool to my.
Drop a bomb for Robin.
and then Robin had a nerve trying to get tough with Bobby.
Drop a
He
bomb.
turned
Cool to
Bob,
my.
that's my
She
favorite
turned around like, what?
No, he threw that fucking steak on the floor. Said, "Listen, bitch, you about to catch these hands if you don't get the fuck out." Told Whitney like, "Listen, that shit, whatever y'all got, that shit is over.
Nigga said we gonna.
That's
throw
what he
down.
said.
We gonna throw down in here."
We gonna throw down.
That nigga was sick of that shit.
Drop a bomb for throwing down. And cool to mamas.
She was like,
For sure.
The song of the Cooter Mama.
And her family was just so mean to Bobby because they wouldn't even go, tell him that Bobby Christine was in the hospital. And they was going to try to make all the decisions for her as if her father wasn't trying to be in her life.
Man, I just want to say the one thing I am glad about is that like he was able to fix his relationship with her. It's sad that she went out before she moved there, but if he didn't have that relationship with her before that happened, I feel like he would have been in a real fucked up place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Cause like if it just wasn't none of that, like that dinner didn't happen, you know what I'm saying?
He'd have been sick.
Yeah, and I do want to big him up too because he was with her the whole 6 months while she was in that coma, like really trying to fight for her, bro. Like that's some tough shit. And seeing his family, the other brothers and sisters there too, like.
And I would give a lot of respect to Bobby because at the end of the movie, like he said, he was like, I was doing drugs, I was drinking, I should not be here, but I'm here for a reason. And that just took me back,
That's
to
facts.
church because it's just like. God put you through so many situations, and it's just like he put you through them for a reason, and he's a living testimony of that. You can go through hell and still be on top. His daughter died. He started a foundation for her for domestic violence. Him and his wife was on drugs bad, so now he could talk to other singers and artists like that. You don't need that to be dope.
Shout out to Babyface and
you gotta
Teddy Riley.
You don't need that stuff to be dope. You got your talents, what God blessed you for, so why let the devil come in and trick you as if that's what you need, and then you ruin it? He could have lost everything, but he did it.
But you know what?
Sometimes God take you through like extreme bullshit to help all the people
everybody.
around.
And somebody said on the Breakfast Club, like, all he been through, he only walked out with a messed up lip from a seizure and stroke. That's the only thing he walked out. And he gained weight, but that come with age, but...
And he ugly.
Yeah. Back in the day, that man was fine, especially on Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Oh, I love Bobby Brown, that movie.
I did not hear her.
I'm sorry, but
about you like that. We talked about
he was fine, but he was funny though. Bobby Brown was funny.
Hey, but also
it's fine. Don't do that.
He said you weren't ugly.
We was talking about Ghosts and Legends, dog. But like, Bobby Brown, hands down, one of my favorite artists, bro. Like. And it's weird because I know we was talking about Ghost last week. We was talking about I seen a comment about Lauryn Hill, and they were saying like Lauryn Hill a GOAT no matter if she dropped one album or not.
She a legend.
I feel the same way, but one piece of work like that album is a classic.
It always will be.
And it's just like the performances,
she probably was great to only drop that.
I'm talking about Bobby Brown album with Ronnie.
Yeah,
all that shit. Fire, bro. Fire. And it's just like. That's a classic. So it's just like when you talk about performances and dog can dance and still be able to sing.
Right.
Like Chris Brown ain't really good at dancing and still be able to hold a great note for real.
I have to disagree.
It's okay.
Yeah, I have to disagree. Been to a few concerts. I drop a bomb for Chris Brown. Yeah, I got you. He do.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
it was a secret. I'll tell you guys. So I had to walk out because my dad had called me because I had to text him because my car has been leaking antifreeze this week, and he's worried about it.
Mine has too, so I gotta take it up.
Yeah, so I'm trying to
drop a bomb for Pops caring about his daughter.
He called me immediately as soon as I sent him the picture like that. I think something's wrong with my car.
So anybody else have something about Bobby?
Not something about Bobby, but who do y'all think should have the next biopic?
You know who I really want to see? Bro. And I think the reason why is because they didn't execute it because it was on bull crap. Her family has to let it go. Aaliyah. Yeah. We need to see. We need that. Because Wendy Williams, that was bull crap. Because they made her movie all about like what the media was portraying. But Aaliyah, she was everything, and we need to see because she was very closed too at the same time. So we need to see like who she was and all of that. I would love to see an Aaliyah movie.
I would love to see that as well.
But my thing is, these biopics has been like they've been great because, these people are still alive. I feel like if you're not alive,
and they're working on it,
and that's why
I feel
you're
like
right.
It's a wrap.
Because Biggie and Tupac, especially Tupac.
That's why I want Hov biopic now while he's alive. I do.
Because I don't think it's gonna be real, bro.
I'm not gonna watch that shit.
I think come on.
He
now.
sell dope, so y'all ain't got to.
I think it's gonna be real. I need that before. I don't need it after
Because
he died,
so
bro.
you know
I
why,
need
though?
that shit now,
And this
bro.
is something like, you know how you had that sleeper with the
Because some
Bobby
of the
Brown
shit
and
like the
Janet?
stabbings and shit like that.
Not
You
even
think
that,
they
bro.
Right. Yeah, right. I get what both saying.
Go back to it. Go for both of y'all. Aaliyah. It's the same shit with the R. Kelly shit. Like a lot of people, I know you don't fuck with dog, but it's like Aaliyah was a motherfucker though, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like she the same on some Whitney shit without the drugs. I feel like she was fucking niggas. I feel like she was going crazy.
I
So-
think when we had a conversation, I feel
Real
like
shit. A lot of people don't
I'm
know,
not touching that shit, man.
and they put in
Why not,
remember
man?
that movie, The Dynasty. Remember The
Why
Dynasty?
not? Yeah,
'Cause I don't wanna
Jay-Z
tarnish my
and
image.
Dame Dash was fucking with Aaliyah, bro.
bro. Yeah, we
Yeah,
know. We know.
I know, we know that.
And
know.
it's like not even that. I feel like DMX probably did.
no, he always said he didn't have sex with her.
Listen, just like Bobby, like that, I feel like it's a lot of shit,
But no, I feel like when
I want to see
Aaliyah,
Hov, bro.
and I feel like he will have to put that on the floor, bro.
I feel
can't.
like with
Fuck it.
Aaliyah,
He's not,
she
though.
definitely married R. Kelly to get her career off the ground because I feel like her family was very strict.
Kelly's
If you
a
can
piece of
see, if you
shit.
see how
Man.
His
No,
biopic
but-
gonna be a bunch of
He is, but look, like,
kindergartners
listen-
running around.
I think her family is very strict because none of her music is on Apple Music, how everybody else is. You have to go on YouTube. It took them years to do, and I have her all her makeup to do her lipstick line. Like, I think her family is very protective of her, and that's okay because that's their daughter. They want to want tarnishing her legacy,
They gonna
but
turn the shit. They still gonna love her.
exactly. We still
Right.
love Bobby Brown. He
Man,
did
I don't
crack,
care how many
cocaine,
dicks done been in you, Aaliyah.
heroin.
It's all good.
Well, I'm gonna pray for y'all because
It's all
she
good,
gonna strike
baby.
us down.
It's
Why
all
she gonna strike
good.
us down?
She ain't got. She
Niggas
ain't
just went dumb on Whitney. Whitney dead as hell.
Okay,
Right.
okay, y'all. Let's say
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. It's my. Go ahead.
no. I was just gonna say, as of right now,
Uh-huh.
name y'all top 3 favorite biopics.
Hold on, wait. I didn't say who I want to see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you said. I'm
You
sorry.
have a
I
biopic that you
apologize.
would like to see?
We'll do it live.
I would like.
Do it live. I'll write it
see.
and we'll do it live.
Well, I guess it was already a biopic.
Fucking thing sucks.
I just want to say I hate
That's a
dog
great
with
question.
Michael Jackson. That was the
What's
worst.
her name?
That was the flex.
Flex.
Somebody needs to keep off dog for that.
What'd he
shit.
say?
Flex Washington Michael Jackson biopic.
Oh my God! Shoot your
That
fucking
is
self.
the worst shit ever.
I was going to say Eminem, but 8 Mile
What?
Hey, Ma.
wasn't really a biopic.
Wasn't really.
Like
a
out of
But-
everybody,
but-
you would want to see Eminem.
Who I honestly
gotta
don't
stop
really care
hating
for.
on this nigga.
I'm not
bro.
hating on him, bro. Like out of everybody.
I'm just saying, but like, who else really had like
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
a
So Eminem,
yeah? Just because I don't really care for nobody else is really past. Like
I
that.
would love to see a Mary J.
Talib
Kweli
Kweli?
biopic.
Okay. I thought that's what you was about to say.
Talib Kweli.
Time to get hot. Time to get hot.
Man, you said Mary J. Blige.
I would love to see a Mary J.
Zane
Blige.
biopic.
Oh my God! It's
And
Fighting
like-
Temptations head ass.
Like how everybody love Beyonce. Like I love Mary J. Dog.
I don't. I ain't gonna care to see a Beyonce
Yeah.
biopic.
I'm not gonna care to
Beyonce.
see
That movie gonna be
No.
sold out for 2 months.
For what though? Like I
Listen,
mean,
I feel like
kinda
Mary J.
seen everything.
Was like the real one that kicked that real shit, bro. Like
Mary, I
I love Mary J. Dog.
But I do want to see.
I
her.
Or
wouldn't,
Lil
bro.
Kim. It'd be
I wouldn't.
between them two.
Oh yeah.
Lil Kim. I probably want to watch Lil Kim more
Mary
than
J.
Mary
and Lil
J.
Kim, bro.
Can somebody
Because
make
of the
me?
sex.
Can somebody
'Cause of the
request that I be Little Kim? I'm just
Come on,
playing.
request that I see you,
Emil
Lil
will
Kim.
pass out.
Emil.
Wanna rumble with the B?
Emil would be supportive as fuck because that's the type of guy Emil is.
Don't do that.
Let's get
Anyway,
let's
back
move
on biopics.
Oh,
Golly.
go ahead.
So what?
Top 3.
Top 3.
Ray.
I liked Ray.
Forgot about
I
Ray.
love Ray, bro. That nigga Jamie Foxx did this fucking thing on that bitch, bro. NWA was dope, but I feel like they milked it.
How?
I don't think because Dre was just a fucking superhero on that bitch.
Was he?
Yes. Like Dre was just whooping everybody ass. He didn't talk about.
Left out a lot of his
He
shit.
left out a lot of his shit.
A lot of his shit.
I feel like Cube never had no bullshit come out the air, so it's like he was cool. They just dog easy at the end. Like
Yeah, 'cause
Eazy-E's son said, like he wasn't broke when he died.
Yeah.
He wasn't sell like you know what I'm saying. I feel like they
Snoop. I want to see that.
Oh yeah.
that might be a great one.
I want to
Honestly,
see that.
I thought they
is-
was doing that though.
I thought they was.
They're
too.
supposed to be doing like a Strata Compton too, but it was gonna be a Death
And it was
Row.
gonna be
Because it was
Death Row going into aftermath.
Aftermath.
type shit.
Yeah,
because the
like
way
to see
Strata
that.
Compton ended, it'll be a
shit.
great segue.
Y'all niggas tripping. The fucking Temptations, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
anybody
damn,
come
I
to see you,
forgot all
Otis?
that. Oh shit!
Come
Damn.
on, bro. David Ruffin.
Yeah,
What,
Temptations
That nigga
was
Leon.
hype.
No.
No, it was a good movie. Not one of our
Hey y'all, we should definitely take a trip to the Motown Museum.
Okay, what's your 3? I'm down for that. Whatever.
Definitely
I
down
wanna know
with
what-
that.
Who's your
What's
3?
your 3?
I have
Selena.
to
You know what I'm
think.
saying? Do me last.
Shout out to
Salute.
Selena.
Oh, that was mine.
Fuck, man, I'm forgetting all these.
Shout out to Selena.
My 3 ain't gonna
I gotta
be.
think about
Listen.
it.
Yeah, my
I gotta
3.
think about it.
Selena's
Selena was good as fuck.
Let's see.
that
I don't even
Jennifer
remember
Lopez, and
Selena.
the fact that they did her biopic like a year after she passed, I want to say, and her family was so hands on with that. But Selena was a great movie. Strata Compton, Emil get mad at me
Lincoln.
because I watched that movie all the time. You said what?
Lincoln was good as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
Dog. So I was just about to ask that. Do it have to be about music?
No, it don't. That's what we going. That's what we going to.
I love Malcolm X movie, bro. Like,
Hey, if we
Wait,
not
wait,
doing,
wait, wait,
if
wait.
we not doing
What's love
that,
got to do with it? My number
That's
one.
mine. That's my
number
not
one
my number
top.
one.
What's love?
Y'all
got to
if
know
we
do
not
with
doing
what?
music, if we not doing
What's-
music, Wolf of Wall Street, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
So
Wait a
I
minute.
take that back.
See, now we on a whole nother
Okay, it's
topic
mine.
now.
Okay, it's mine. Okay.
Yeah,
No, go
I
ahead,
thought
go
we
ahead.
saying music.
Because look,
Alpha Dog.
my top
Oh
is
my god.
What's Love Got to Do with It?
I couldn't even watch that shit no
That was a
more.
beautiful movie.
Alpha Dog was ridiculous, bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry. They you
Go
know
ahead.
I am with movies.
I was like trying to, So my top is What's Love Got to Do with It. I watch
We
movies
on the music
all
shit.
Yeah, I agree.
the time.
So we
What's
gonna
love
keep
got to do
Because
with it?
Yeah.
the scene that kills me was when she had that overdose and Ike said, "If you die, I'm gonna kill you."
kill you.
And she died. How you gonna kill her? Like, what you gonna do? How to revive
That was
her?
classic. That's classic, bro.
If you die, I'm gonna kill you. Like what?
Classic line. Period though. Like you got me
Bro,
fucked up. You
I
think you
can't
about
do a
to die.
top 3, bro.
I'm
It-
looking
it
at
is
I'm looking
hard.
at top
Top three is
biopics.
hard.
Because
low-key.
that was hard.
But I know for sure.
They got
What's
Braveheart
Love-
on there. It's top biopic.
Doom, 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 doom.
What?
And then
got
Selena, and then it's hard.
I like the
Straight Outta Compton was
Jackson's,
it was the Dream
dog.
Girls.
Oh yes,
I like the Dream.
I didn't know if that's gonna be a biopic though, because that's
But
it's.
I feel like they was running away from it actually being Diana Ross and them, bro. Like, I feel like they wouldn't hit that nail like, yeah, this them.
Well, people knew it was them.
I
if
don't
they
know the
grew
story
up.
like them, so I
And
couldn't.
that's
I
what-
can't
that's my
really
point.
touch on.
You know
it.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It wasn't
So I
like
couldn't.
concrete. So I
Well,
don't
people
know.
would have known that it was talking about them just because in the original one she played Diana.
Oh shit, Casino was a biopic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good movie too.
That shit. Hey.
But I'm trying to find someone that
Yeah,
got
and that bitch was
Dream Girls
ridiculous.
because I've been wanting to like watch that. Like I love Dream Girls, and I really need to find someone that
I
got the
feel
DVD.
like the
Yeah,
Jackson's
Dream Girls was the
biopic
shit.
was fire, bro.
Mighty
You talking
It
about
was
American
long.
Dream?
Yeah, it was long.
That shit was like 18 hours long.
But
nigga.
still,
And my
they
dad
didn't have
fr-
no professional actors. Like, it wasn't no like superstars. Like,
Is anybody chiming in? What's their favorite biopics? What nigga saying?
my shit on the charge.
Oh, your
shit
shit.
is
Oh
dead.
shit, y'all should have told me. Damn.
My dad is from Indiana, so we had drove past the Jackson's house in Gary. Like my dad from Elkhart, so we had drove to
It
Gary.
definitely ain't Purple Rain.
No.
Purple Rain.
Shots.
What's another good movie? I like that movie.
Petty shit.
Race. Did y'all seen Race?
Is it a music?
No, Race is about Jesse Owens, the track runner. Is it Jesse Owens?
Nah.
What's his name?
42 was dope.
42 was dope.
What
That's
about Ali?
not, I thought you was
Ali
sticking
was
with music.
good.
I ain't really care
No?
for Ali like that.
We all over the fucking
Because if
place,
we not
nigga.
on music, god damn it,
It's a lot of biopics out
it's
here.
a lot of.
Did anybody
biopics
see
out
Martin
there.
Luther King biopic? Cause
Yes, I
didn't.
cried.
My Friend Martin.
No.
No.
Selma.
That's a biopic.
I went because it was dope when during Martin Luther King that they
Drop a
had
bomb.
let everyone
Well,
going for
well,
Well, if
free.
we talking like that, then Jesus Christ Superstar is probably
Talking
up there
about
as well.
Jesus Christ Superstar. Dog,
He text
know
you
what?
that? Or you on live?
Let's
Yeah,
let's
8-2. He up there, 8-2.
What's next, man? What's
Yeah,
next?
let's-
Sorry, followers, we
Nah,
here,
for
we
me,
back. Everybody phone died.
what?
Everybody phone died, man.
All right, man. What's the
Y'all
next?
hold on. Y'all wanna go around and say what niggas got on or no?
Hell no, I got on a fucking hoodie. Oh, y'all can go. Y'all can go here.
I mean, my
got a
shit.
fucking
I
hoodie.
got on this motivation shirt. They in Ann Arbor, so I
Shout them
mean,
out there.
but
Yeah, man.
Ann Arbor ain't
Some
far.
nice
them
shirts,
niggas
man.
ain't gonna sponsor shit. So
Oh, fuck
fuck
'em.
them. They
Fuck
too
'em.
big. They too big for little old us.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
well, fuck it.
And they up there with U of M, so fuck them. What's good, man? We here. We live.
Damn.
We live. I'm up here
Well, I want to shout
with
out
the
my
dad
I
hats
want to
on.
shout out my homegirl Stanton with this grind T-shirt. You feel me? She just opened up her new store. She made our forecast T-shirt. So
Oh, yeah, so I'll be grabbing one of
I'm
those
rocking her shit today.
ASAP.
Definitely grab one of those when
I
I'm
want
not
to say
broke.
she one of the top entrepreneurs in the city. She make everybody shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to SM Creations.
That's what's up.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man.
What the fuck is really good?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We in this bitch.
Oh wow.
What's next?
The fuck going
Oh
on?
wow.
What time?
All
What's
right.
the time? What's the time?
We
What
here.
got on
We
time?
got
9:24.
We got a half hour.
Let's go.
You solid.
Drop the beat. Let me rap real quick.
Oh man, you dropped this beat
Yeah,
one
let's
more
drop the
time.
beat.
You know what? I'm about the rappers. You don't.
Oh
That's what I'm
shit,
talking
we got a new one.
Quick cipher. Quick forecast.
Bum,
Cipher.
bum, bum.
Go ahead. Start us off. Start us off, Myles.
Yeah. It's the forecast.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't cross the path. Jimmy Neutron.
Miles is spit though, if y'all niggas don't know.
Bitch, I'm about to blast. Shit. Let
Oh.
me stop. Let me
Timmy
stop.
Turner.
Gun bar.
I'm fairly odd parents. I'm gonna get the burner.
Oh shit.
Yo, wildin' out?
Man.
Yo, wildin' out?
You gonna get the cipher going.
Candy, come get us.
Yo, wildin' out?
Cipher
The
going.
fuck?
All right.
Next
I
to Nelly
hate
Nell.
Nicki
Got the
Minaj.
shot.
You know what it is? Marshall
don't.
Mathers.
I'm sorry.
Marshall
sis.
fucking Mathers,
Oh, yeah.
nigga.
What a
What?
sleep emoji.
Drop bombs, nigga. Marshall
talking
Mathers,
about,
bro.
All right, I'm
Slim
about to go
fucking
beat.
Shady. M fucking M.
Has everybody listened to the album?
Yes.
I slept on it.
Did you listen to it?
I was falling asleep.
You ain't like it. Honestly, it was a bad album. Come
It's
on.
alright.
You how many times did you listen to it?
Like twice or 3 times.
Okay.
Why you go back so many
Silence
times?
opinion.
I was trying to feel where everybody
I honestly had to go back a couple times as well because every time I went back, I noticed something new, and it was cold as
Don't
fuck.
get upset.
Oh.
I'm just being honest, bro.
Charnel, you listen to it or no?
The
Eminem
Eminem?
album,
Yeah.
Kamikaze.
Charnel,
It was a good album, bro.
You said good, right?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
a good album. It was a good album.
I-
I liked it.
When I was walking into work and I listened to the first song, I literally wanted to start like walking to work because I was like, okay, he was spitting.
I wanted to fuck with more. My problem with the album, which as soon as I heard the first one,
Let me get my
I'm
beater ready.
like, okay, this nigga's
Put my wife
responding.
in.
He's responding to everything. You know what I'm saying? He's just responding to everything.
Responding to what? Put me here.
He responded to everybody who said Revival was trash.
Okay.
I didn't enjoy Revival. I didn't enjoy Revival because I didn't care what he was talking about on Revival. Same reason I don't listen to certain niggas like Common and Nas and shit. I'm not saying y'all niggas ain't dope. I just don't want to hear what y'all talking about. So Eminem, I didn't want to hear you talking about politics
And Trump and shit, yeah.
shit like that.
I agree. I can't
M
wait to
is a creative. Those niggas are emotional people.
Who?
Creatives. They emotional about they
Yeah.
they craft.
They craft,
Yeah.
yeah.
You already know how I be when y'all niggas say shit. I be like,
oh my god.
yeah,
Fuck
facts.
you.
Yeah, facts.
Suck
So,
your dick. You know.
facts.
Yeah.
yeah,
Suck your fucking mother's dick.
yeah. So, wow, shit. So, Eminem is one of my favorite fucking rappers. He is a top rapper. He can out rap all y'all niggas' favorite rappers. Facts.
Easily.
That's it. Easily. I just don't feel like he has to respond to anything.
Yes.
Like, if you know Revival was trash, and nigga said it was trash, then okay, my
Just
nigga,
move the fuck on.
cool.
Like,
Let's
so
go.
my
But
question
he get emotional with it, so he had to
Wait,
respond.
y'all
But
ain't-
we
wait.
got a good album out of
Before
it.
you go, can y'all name drop who said it was trash? Was it everybody that he dissed?
he said it was trash himself.
He said it was trash himself.
But who
Everybody
else?
the world said it was trash.
Yeah, I said it was trash.
The world said
Okay,
it
go
was
ahead.
trash.
Kill.
To piggyback off of everything that you're saying, because we've had this conversation a couple times in the group chat. First of all, I just want to say Eminem is one of my top favorite rappers. He honestly isn't in the spot that he was after he made the album, only because as the GOAT, as somebody with your talent, you know what I'm saying, for your craft, there's certain shit that you need to separate yourself from the lion and the sheep. You know what I'm saying? The sheeps are going to bad all day long, bad. You know what I'm saying? The lion is supposed to be unbothered. You know what I'm saying? You're the lion. You're the king of the fucking jungle.
Gotta
You know what I'm
prove shit to
saying?
nobody.
You're not going to it's fucking sheep walking around here. That shit isn't supposed to catch your eye. You're addressing Machine Gun Kelly. You're addressing Joe Budden.
Do you know why?
Let me finish.
Let him go, please.
We know why, though.
I know why.
All right. Ass.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Pause.
He has every
Joe
reason
Budden.
for that one.
He name dropped a lot of people. Lil Yachty. I mean, it was just a lot of rappers that isn't in his same tier. Did he have a legitimate reason for it? Yes, but even still, it's just like if you president of the United States, you're not going to address fucking Matt 23 on fucking Twitter because he says something about your fucking hairline. You're the fucking president of the United States. That shit is small things to a giant. So he dropped, as far as my favorite rapper, as far as the rank, do I still consider him the GOAT? Of fucking course. That fucking album was the best album he has put out in quite some time. People, I still think a lot of his shit and a lot of his words goes over a lot of people's heads because it actually went over my head. That's why I had to keep listening to it a couple times. But he's a fucking genius, bro. Like Eminem, lyrically as an artist,
nobody has matched his style, bro.
Exactly. Like he puts words together and he's the personification of a rapper. Everybody talks about content, which I agree, because like Slap says, the revival was a lot of shit that I didn't want to hear, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he was rapping about this shit and it flowed in a way that you can fucking put that shit on the album and nod your head to it. But people, it's people so used to hearing this mumble rap that they're not catching it.
You think if he was black, Revival would have did a little bit better because he was talking about?
Nope. I don't think because there's a lot of black rappers that's talking about
so let me ask
Trump
you
and
a
shit like
question.
that. And they shit
Is he good with words
that's why y'all
because
be
it's
putting
white?
niggas up there. No, he's good with words because bro,
No,
he rhymes.
he's good with
He
words
rhymes
'cause
the
he's
middle
good
of
with
sentences
words.
and shit. It's
This
crazy.
nigga rhymed with orange, goddammit.
I tried to study the way this
rhymes with
nigga.
orange?
I think
let me
Eminem.
know
So
when
I
y'all
was
done,
trying
bro.
to study the way this nigga do that shit. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck he gets away with doing this shit. It's crazy.
It's a lot of mayonnaise mayhem going on.
But
And I'm watching it.
Long story short, man, I fuck with Eminem. Do I agree with him doing a lot of name dropping? I absolutely do not. But do I think that it tarnished his GOAT status? No, but it definitely tarnished
this my
his
question,
favorite.
Bro, when he
Hold
said
on,
until I
hold on,
collapse, what's up? Go ahead.
Because Till I Collapse, go ahead. Because that's my shit. That's one of my favorite Eminem songs.
I feel like he addressed everything he needed to address right there.
What year that come out?
Collapse is my shit.
We had to be in what, middle school? Because he was beefing with
That's a long fucking time,
Dupree.
right?
I'm saying, so he addressed. That's the point. He addressed everything that needed to be addressed right there.
Okay, so
he
let me ask you
I
a
don't be
question.
getting put on certain lists. He said that shit don't offend me, my nigga. I know I'm gonna be on the list when this shit go down with
But
Nas
if it
and
didn't
all them
offend
niggas.
them.
And then he said, "What? That's what I'm saying."
Okay.
And then he said, I believe he said like a platinum plaque of status is whack if I'm not the baddest. So like all y'all niggas going platinum, if y'all niggas ain't recognizing me as one of the god MCs, that shit whack. That's the Elm I liked. Cause right now it's like he trying to prove to these kids that he can spit, but these niggas do not care about.
That shit.
Kids don't care about bars. They just want to hear a beat
So
that
let's
they
go
can shoot
now.
to.
And that's
I don't
another
wanna
thing.
take
He
that
needs a
shit.
better producer.
All right, I'll let y'all talk.
That's it.
Who your top 5
Top 5 what?
rappers? Period.
We talking about my top
How you
favorite
just
or
gonna go into
all
that?
time?
Because I really want to have this conversation.
My top 5 favorite
all
or
time.
all time?
All time. Your
Jesus
favorite.
Christ.
Your favorite.
My
all time.
favorites?
Yes.
It's a difference between all times. I consider all time difference between my
your
favorites.
favorite all times. I'm not saying all time. Your favorite all times. Is Eminem your top 5?
In my favorites, yes. And of all time, yes.
Tyrell, he is in yours, correct?
Facts.
So is he number 1?
All time rapper?
Yes.
Yes. I still think so.
Tyrell.
And my favorite, no. But all time, yes.
Y'all want my list?
No, I don't want you. I just,
He was your number 1.
I asked who's your number 1.
Eminem. Eminem is number 1.
Sure, yes.
Royce is my second.
Royce?
Goodness.
The
Popular
5'9"?
opinion.
We talking about rappers though, right? Just rapping.
Royce
That's
will
it.
fuck niggas up with content.
I love
Wait a
fucking
minute.
Royce.
and Royce
I
will
don't-
fuck niggas
listen,
up.
but
know,
all
I'm just saying.
time?
I'm saying we talking about just rapping. That's it.
Yeah, all fucking time, nigga.
Wait a minute. Are we just talking just
I like
rapping?
Royce. I
Nothing
wouldn't
else.
put him
We
number
talking just
2 of
rapping.
all time.
Keep going.
Not artistry. We
Keep
talking
going.
just rapping.
Keep going.
Ghostface is on my shit. Don't turn you. Niggas forget about Ghostface,
Man,
bro.
let's forget about
This is our
corrupt.
conversation.
Okay,
This
niggas
ain't
forgetting
nobody
about
else shit. I ain't
Ghostface.
forgetting about shit.
Cube and Hove.
This in order.
Nah, I just put M. M and Royce always my number 2s though on any list.
I've never heard nobody put Royce.
Okay,
number
so
two.
this is
I
my
like
thing.
Royce,
What
though.
makes
love that
what
nigga,
makes
bro.
Eminem number 1?
The
No,
way he
hold on, wait, I'm
way he
sorry.
put words
I-
together.
Right.
Your top 5, please.
That is very difficult. I'm just playing. Y'all might laugh at me when I say these
No, we
It's
won't.
your opinion.
It's yours.
I'm gonna talk shit regardless if it's somebody y'all agree with.
because okay. So of course I like
Little girl.
Biggie and Tupac.
Lil Pump.
No, I don't like these commercial
Biggie and
rappers.
Pac.
Biggie and Pac, of course. Then Lil Kim will go up there, but I like a lot of conscious rappers as well. So I do like Talib Kweli and Mos Def and like Common and stuff like that. So that's
Niggas
why.
dope.
Okay,
I
so
don't
wait.
be caring to hear that shit. Them niggas
Right,
dope,
so
though.
now that's what I'm saying. We talk
I
about
like that.
that's your personal
we just
shit.
talking about rapping though.
Right.
Yeah.
So now we open it up to where he says you shouldn't be able to speak on people like Machine Gun Kelly and Joe Budden. Why not?
Because their rap ability nowhere near his. And when I say rap ability, just strictly rap ability, I'm talking about the
you can't hold
wordplay.
Joe Budden,
You
bro.
can't hold Joe like that.
I'm talking
bro.
about the speed, the wordplay, the rhyming, the everything.
Nobody
that
can match
assists with rapping.
that. Nobody can match that.
That's what I'm saying.
But everybody,
is
What?
fucking
Nobody?
with
nobody
Eminem.
can match Eminem's style outside Royce. Be honest,
Bro.
nobody can match his
If y'all
style.
say
Like I'm talking
Joe
about his
Budden
style.
one more time is in the
Can I
same
say something
tier
right
as
now?
Here's the
Eminem,
reason.
I'm gonna
Here's the
fucking walk
reason
out
he
of
was
here.
going at niggas though. Go ahead.
No, I was going to
Here's
piggyback
the
off of
funny
Joe
thing,
Budden.
yours.
Say that.
They were talking about that this morning on the Breakfast Club.
They have a very
Budden is
personal
fucking
beef,
garbage.
bro.
Yeah, and they kept saying that Joe will body.
Garbage?
Name
Eminem.
one line that was cold to you.
Joe right now.
Joe said.
Joe
Just one.
right now.
I'm not good with that though.
Do you think
But
he
I
would
can
body
disagree
Eminem?
with
I
This
can
everything.
Joe
several
Budden
from Eminem.
body is a big word, but this Joe Budden,
He's going to
this
fuck
Joe
them
Budden
up,
right
bro.
now,
It's so much personal built up shit.
it's always fucked up when you a fan of a nigga because you're really gonna get at him.
Like J. Cole, what he did with Kanye.
When you care about a nigga and they beefing with you, you gonna go at him. So this whole little vendetta was based off of Joe being a fan of Eminem and pretty
getting
much
signed.
getting signed, which Joe was dumb at this point.
He's
That
not
was stupid.
dumb, bro. Because again,
He was
if
on
you're a
drugs.
fan,
Yeah.
that too, you're excited about.
I'm a
one of
fan.
your
I'll
favorite
never
rappers.
sign over there. You
That's
know it's
not
a
true,
graveyard.
bro. That's not true.
How long have I been saying it's a graveyard? Who done
Bro,
came from
we know
Shady
that, bro.
Records?
But come on, now,
I would not
minute.
sign.
if you don't have a deal
ahead.
right now and M come out of nowhere like, come on, let's make it happen. You're going to go just like he said in the podcast.
50 was-
in
No,
it
I'm
to-
not.
Listen, he said I'm in it to make music, bro. He enjoyed that part.
Yeah, but
Who was signed to Shady Records that flopped? Better question.
the only nigga that did
Every
good was
damn body.
50.
I was about to
Who
say.
else? That's what I'm saying. Who else that was signed to Shady Records? Fine, nobody. The
Every-
only
no.
nigga that was signed was 50, and
Right.
that nigga is the
Royce, Slaughterhouse,
Obi Trice.
Yellow
Royce is
Wolf.
cold.
Obi Trice.
Yellow Wolf is
Make
still
my shit.
Yellow. I like Yellow Wolf. He's not like obviously the
He's
top
not
rapper,
where
but
he
he's
used to
cold.
be. He was before he signed to Shady. He was
But
then
the
again,
thing is,
all
I
right.
wouldn't say he flopped.
Let me go
though.
back. So think about
Yes.
it. When you
It's a graveyard.
When you think
It's
when
a
you bring
graveyard.
stuff
It's
up
no
like
artist
that,
development.
you got to look at Rick Ross. You got to look at Jay-Z. You got to look at Snoop. Like people really got artists under them that made millions and really got out and made other groups.
Eminem don't know how to develop
He
artists.
don't know how to develop artists, bro.
So we talking about
and I
two
can't even
different
place the
things now.
complete blame on
No,
him.
We talking
but
about that, and we talking
Shady
about
Records as a
rapping
team don't
ability.
know
What
how
are we
to-
talking about?
Both.
Artistry.
We talking about both.
Okay, we talking about both. Then I agree with you. He don't develop his artists.
And
Anyway,
it's like, why
look,
not?
I don't think he knows. Everybody don't know how.
Yeah.
No, I understand that, but it's like you have it though, bro. Like you can't give your people a fucking verse, and it's like I'm not against
Well, all the
it,
niggas
bro.
that signed to Shady wouldn't want to, you know what I'm saying, like necessarily take a verse.
First
from
of-
Eminem.
No,
because
we want
Eminem's
them together,
verses-
bro.
Eminem
That's
is-
just like listening to some shit. of Benny Siegel shit, and Jay not on. Like Benny Siegel and Jay made classic fucking records, bro.
Yeah.
Rick Ross and Meek made classic fucking records, bro.
Yeah.
Eminem's flow, bro. Everybody can't rap Eminem the way Eminem raps, bro.
Slaughterhouse.
You just can't have Eminem. Give me 10 bars, and then you know if Eminem give me 10 bars, I'm gonna be like cement. I'm a fucking.
So what about all the shit he did with Nicki, who you hate?
I can't stand Nicki.
And he didn't.
I never thought she was cold.
Laced her with hella tracks, and like Joe Budden said,
she was cold.
Nigga, you talking more. You bringing my name up on all the bullshit, but you never shouted us out not one time.
That's because he's hurt off the statements. They got that
He
personal.
said it. He said he played the. I'm emotional right now.
I'm saying M too. Yeah, M2.
But you gotta think about it too.
I
like
I know he wanted Slaughterhouse to work out because Slaughterhouse was
he
a
talked
group
about that
was
shit.
like him.
Yeah, he talked about that shit in one of his
you gotta
shots on
think about it
Kamikaze.
too. Like what Q was saying, it would be very difficult to have Eminem on your track because you gotta think about it.
Not with Slaughterhouse.
But if you speaking of Joe Budden, do y'all think he's like lyrically on the same level as Eminem?
No,
he's up there, not on the same
he's not
level.
On the same,
Is he in the caliber or is he?
He's in the caliber
outside?
top. Joe Budden is one of my top lyricists. We got a top lyricist list,
bro.
So where I was going, what I was gonna say,
for one bar. I just want one.
What I was just gonna say was it'll be difficult to have somebody like M on a lot of my records because it's like he's gonna overshadow my music because of the fact of who he is.
But that's fine.
In the type of.
Oh my God.
No, I agree with you, but I'm just saying like I think that it might be like
he didn't kill him on Renegade.
No,
and the only why he did, and the only reason why
he's a better rapper. Nah, he's a better artist. My bad, Sean. I know you're talking, but he did better. Jay-Z is a better artist by far, but he's not a better rapper. Nobody is a better rapper than Eminem.
Did y'all even know that was his song?
What?
Renegade.
You heard the version with Royce on there?
Yes.
Royce body Jay.
And that's the thing. That was given to
Did
Jay.
you hear it?
I didn't hear it.
Now you'll shake your head. Royce body Hove. Would you agree?
Yeah.
The Hove, bro, the Royce and Eminem version.
And again, that goes back to you
God.
being in the studio together, like making shit work together, bro. You feel me? So it's just like.
I mean, it's always gonna be a little competition.
Yeah,
on tracks,
and I love that. I love that. But like for niggas to be like, he killed Hove, bro.
That's how it should be. That's why that Jay-Z and Cameron track was so fire because them niggas was in that bitch competing.
The only track that I think everybody like equally bodied, what was that song? It was Kanye, Big Sean, 2 Chainz, and Pusha T.
Was it Mercy?
Mercy. I think was it Mercy or was it?
Hey, we're not gonna get in the side.
That
they went in, bro. Everybody went in on that.
That bitch so
2 Chainz finished that bitch strong as fuck. Pusha T finished that bitch strong.
And 2 Chainz my dog.
2 Chainz.
But I thought they was gonna fuck dog.
Everybody hit on that fucking record.
Back to this shit. I'm gonna put my beater on.
Sean is
falling
off of any list he can.
So hold on, cause you dissing Machine Gun Kelly. The diss wasn't good.
Oh no. I'm not dissing him at all. I just don't think that he's nowhere near in the same tier.
About these niggas.
Now his diss
is not exciting.
It's not exciting, but his diss was solid as fuck. His diss was good as hell.
But he had every reason to come at MGK though.
Like you know how you like.
But I don't.
Everybody.
Ja Rule had the best Eminem diss to date.
Where's Ja Rule now?
I don't give a fuck where he at. He didn't. Do we gotta go look at the lyrics, my nigga?
First of all, Ja Rule this Eminem, he's never touched the fucking studio.
It don't matter. It don't matter. If we're talking, because people started talking that MGK had the best diss for Eminem. That man said nothing disrespectful.
That's what I was just about to say. That wasn't a diss. He called this nigga the GOAT. How you gonna say, yeah, you the best nigga that ever? At that point, it's no longer a diss.
But I don't care about these two niggas beefing.
And talk shit about, oh, you old. You know what I'm saying?
You still gotta call it trick.
Yeah, shit, not a fucking diss. You just called this nigga the best
ever. He not the GOAT to me, bro. He not the best ever.
But I can say.
That's just me.
Just hands down rapping. Bars none. Everything out. Artistry
you
none.
claim your mother's a crackhead.
One person on one side, one person on the
What's
other
Haley
side.
gonna be when she
Battle
grows
rap.
up? Nigga.
Don DeMongo. Who the fuck in the industry gonna go against? Who the fuck in the industry gonna win against Eminem? Period, bro. Period.
This Joe Buttons, bro. This Joe Budden. This Joe Budden that we got right now.
You gotta this place of time right now.
You gotta think.
Joe Budden's gonna get.
You don't understand the Joe Budden that we're fucking with.
I heard
right
that
now.
Rage shit. Wasn't impressed. I didn't listen to the other shit. I just want y'all to give me one bar.
I'm telling you this.
Joe Budden.
What time
So
we got?
let me talk.
It is 9:44.
We got 15 minutes. Bro, this Joe Budden that has a successful podcast, that has a State of the Culture show that's about to come out on
Papa
Revolt.
Doc up here.
The nigga who has Spotify contract. The nigga who bodied Drake. The nigga who bodied Drake. Bodied him. Don't look like that.
Each.
He ate that nigga alive.
I'm just trying to hear
He
these
ate that
tracks
nigga
that y'all
alive.
hearing.
Go
You didn't
listen
hear
to
the
him.
Drake diss? You ain't
I
hear the
didn't
Drake
listen to
diss?
I listened to it all. It was kind of sparingly because I was tuning out because it wasn't shit.
Okay.
Drake was done after the first verse. I would say after the first 16 bars of that song, Drake was finished. Which is why he didn't respond. You got to pick your battles, nigga. You could blame it. Drake can blame it on paying attention to views and shit, but that's not something that you want.
Bro,
Eminem isn't gonna say anything to Joe Budden
bro.
either. You messing with an emotional Joe. That's not what niggas want. That's a dangerous Joe Budden, bro.
All right,
That's
so-
a dangerous Joe Budden on the platform that he at.
Quick question: why everybody want to come for Drake?
Why you think?
Because he's upset.
He up there. No, he.
That's
he
you know what I'm saying. It's up there and everybody mad. It's
He
just,
up there on the throne.
I don't
Yeah,
think nobody mad. It's just competitive.
He up there on the throne.
they're salty.
He up
Probably.
there on the throne. Cause Drake makes good diss records.
He does.
Drake makes good music.
He wouldn't have beat Joe.
Drake makes
I'm
good
glad.
music, period.
I was
People
glad
don't
when he
come
didn't
first.
respond
So
to
he
Joe.
beat
Cause that
Pusha T.
making a murder.
Yeah, he did.
Who did?
Yes.
Drake did?
Yeah.
You wanna know why?
No.
You wanna know why?
Oh my God.
You wanna know
what?
why? Because Kanye West is out here apologizing for that.
First of all, Kanye West ain't got shit
And
to do.
what did Drake do?
Duppy
did Drake do?
Duppy was a better
Who did
diss.
Drake call?
Duppy was a better diss than
Hey, I need some
Pusha
help,
T
man.
shit.
Push it on my ass. Who he called?
It was a better diss.
Who?
Because
Who did
everything
Pusha
that
call?
Pusha
Jay
T
Prince?
said.
No. Jay
What?
Prince told him not to.
We knew. Drake's been saying this shit and crying on his albums for years, Pusha. We knew this shit. Oh, he got a kid? I don't give a fuck about you hiding kids. Niggas hide
Yeah.
kids all the time.
Every day, B.
I didn't care. Coldest bar was when he was talking about 40. That was when I was like, oh shit. This some shit. When he said, oh, you're hiding a child. Oh, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about Drake having a kid.
I mean, but that's not everybody though. That shit was like, damn, this nigga Drake.
Damn,
like,
nobody's talking about it
you,
anymore.
Obviously, because he admitted
Nobody
the shit.
cares.
And nobody's talking
I
about
mean,
it.
obviously, ain't nobody gonna care no more. He got a kid.
That whole side A on
Drake,
Scorpion.
this was, bro.
Good music got they asses fucked up in there.
Doopy was,
Bro, Doopy was trash, bro.
Duppy was not trash.
Yes, it was.
Bro,
It
who's
was Doopy.
talking about that shit?
Duppy wasn't. Nobody's talking about it anymore.
So you
it's over.
telling me that him talking about
I'ma still
Pusha
talk
being
about
fake
Ether.
Pusha was that was the light. That was
That
it.
shit was Lucas.
It was a good
Fuck.
diss.
Well, it wasn't. Bro.
Yes, it was.
What was his disc
Yes, it
called?
was.
Not 2 Chainz. Pusha T.
Yes, it was. He was talking about the entire good music organization and how shit is
But
over there.
again,
What
just
is
like
his
how you
disc
said the
called?
best line was about 40, Drake didn't drop no good
He
shit
didn't
about
talk about
Push.
shit. What did he say?
It was damn near was all on Kanye. For
What did he
real,
say? He
bro.
just mentioned his wife about
Because
something?
the beef was never really between Pusha T and Drake. Look at
Okay, that's just like
Didn't Joe
that's
break
just like
this shit down for
that's just like
everybody?
Beans and Jada though. Like Jada dissed the fuck
We
out
ain't
of
talking
Jada.
about
Like,
that.
but
We talking about-
it's the
I'm
same
asking,
shit.
what made Doopy a cold diss?
Cause that bitch ain't even in top
I'm
10
all
songs,
facts,
bro.
All facts.
About what?
It was all facts about good music and how they structure is, bro. Y'all niggas over there talking to each other, trying to, bro. Y'all niggas been trying to sabotage me. Your man's, the nigga y'all love, been trying to sabotage me for years.
Who?
Kanye.
Who the fuck love Kanye over here? Or you just talking
That's
in
not
general?
the thing. I'm saying why
Oh.
it's a good diss. I'm not saying why it's a good diss to Pusha. I'm saying why it was a good diss record.
So is it even a top 10 diss?
Fuck no.
It's not
Come
even.
on, bro. We got real motherfucking G's. No Vaseline take over ether. No.
So
No.
It don't matter then.
Back to back ain't a top 10 diss to me.
It might be.
It's not.
Back to back.
The only reason I put it in the top 10 is because ain't no diss songs hit radio that hard like that. Period. That bitch was a single. What fucking diss is a single, bro?
Wait.
Hit 'em up.
Yeah, hit 'em up
It
was
wasn't
like
no single,
niggas
bro.
still
And-
listening
and
to
that,
hit 'em
to
up.
me, that's not even top 5, bro.
Really?
It's not.
Niggas not listening to back
against-
to back no more. Hit 'em up still
No, I'm
get
talking,
radio
no,
play.
Against All Odds was a better diss than Hit 'em Up was. That wasn't Pac best diss, bro. All Pac came through was that I fucked your bitch, and it was just like, oh shit, like that was it.
How is
But
Duppy?
that
He
was-
talked about how he's writing for the nigga y'all love. Y'all niggas is just
He
like
the last
over there
nigga should be talking about somebody writing for somebody.
That's the problem. Yeah, I gotta keep that same energy. If you gonna come at me for writing my music, keep that same energy about Kanye writing on.
Who gives a fuck about Kanye?
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Kanye ain't got nothing to do with nothing about the Pusha T and Drake. He's talking about
your favorite niggas.
Who?
What you mean? Royce done wrote for Hov before.
Oh my God.
We talking about two different. I just want to know what was the doobie freeze because nobody is fucking talking. I'm still banging Pusha T.
Nobody is talking about that beef because they're on to new shit.
No, not that beef. That freestyle diss.
That diss.
Niggas talk about this. Niggas talking about MGK shit more than they talking about that doopie shit.
New. It's like new pussy, bro.
Oh man,
Shout
that's
out
just
to
because the
New
doopie
Pussy.
shit
Drop
didn't
a
have no
bomb for New Pussy.
content, man.
How you gonna say it didn't have
Drop
any
a bomb for
content?
New Pussy.
How it didn't have content, bro? I don't understand. Do a nigga gotta break down each bar for you? You
Nelly
need to go
Nell.
watch
No,
that.
you don't.
You need to go watch that Joe Budden.
I'm not saying it didn't have facts.
The Joe nigga you hate.
I never said it didn't
the Joe
have
nigga
facts.
you hate.
I'm saying that shit
The
didn't
Joe
matter. That shit
nigga.
didn't matter.
The Joe nigga that he hates.
Nelly
Break
Nell.
it down.
Joe
Yes,
Budden
sir.
is fucking trash.
How many mics?
You
do
are a
give-
fucking fool, my nigga.
How many mics do you give the new Eminem album?
What was the question?
How many
Out of 5?
Out of 5.
Maybe 4.
4. It's not 5 just because I feel off of like him responding.
Oh, can I give it out of 10?
It's 4. It's 4. It's 4. It's 4 because of
It's a solid.
just
4.
because of his like rapping skill on there, and because the content does have a direction, even though I don't like the direction.
Wait. So is 5 like the greatest album of all time?
5 is like this shit is like
That
oh
shit
my
like
God.
a 3. If that's the case, because it was
I
a
was
good
my- I was
album.
my 3.5, but I like 4.
It was the
I
best
think 4.
album he's put out in a while. But as far as it being
That's
great,
all he was
I like
responding
4
there, bro.
because
That's my thing, bro.
he be name dropping. He ain't doing no subliminal messages. Like he just.
And I've been
Like, I
saying
don't
that
care
with
about the
music,
niggas.
period.
You don't have to
Yeah.
do this.
It's
Like
about
when
a
y'all
3
be
at
bigging up
maximum.
J. Cole and Kendrick and them, it goes back to us being excited again because, oh, this is the hottest shit I heard in a while. But would it be good back when music was great?
I didn't say that about.
No,
Cole.
I'm saying QB say that shit a lot.
I think Good Kid,
Well, I be
Mad
saying
City.
what?
I
You be
think
saying that shit
I
a
think
lot.
What I
Good
be
Kid,
saying?
Mad City.
This the best, and again,
Good Kid, Mad City
That's
was a
it.
beautiful album.
Yeah, I
but
think
what
Good
has
Kid,
he
Mad
dropped?
City
He
can
ain't,
go
he
in
ain't
there.
dropped shit like that, bro.
Period.
I agree.
He haven't.
That
But he
bullshit
still-
he came out with.
Oh, he's in my top 5 for sure. I put it on everything. If that nigga was back when Jada Fat, like when niggas was really going in, he would not be in nobody's top 10, bro. And again, just because
He
that's
not
the
in mine.
best M shit that you done
mine
heard
either.
in a
He not
while,
mine.
you hype about
Kendrick
it.
not
I
in
gave
my
it a
top
3.
10.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like a lot of fans like, oh, this M back. Everybody hype.
As an
Yeah.
entire body of work, that shit was a 3 out of 5.
Nigga brought up
Lyrically
Game.
and bars,
Niggas love to forget
that
Game.
shit is a
Bro,
5.
and I say
Nah,
that all the
Game
time,
is
bro.
hey,
Yeah.
Game one of my top 5 favorite
Every
albums. period.
episode we
Great.
talk about music, I bring Game
The
up,
Game
bro.
is top
Motherfucker's
5
great.
to me.
And that
Favorite,
nigga has
favorite.
not dropped the trash album.
Period.
Rick Ross has not
Yeah.
dropped the trash album. And it's like, we keep saving
That
him
Jesus
when it
piece
comes to
was-
these albums, bro. And it's like, yes, he can rap.
Jesus Piece.
Jesus
is
Piece
no,
was
the
great.
documentary was my favorite.
But it's
Jesus
like,
was great.
M
Jesus
don't
piece
hold
was
weight when
great.
it comes to the albums, bro.
I agree, but I
He
think you
do.
gotta
It's because just like Joe said, it's
I don't think so.
debatable because M could have stopped, but he just wants to prove
Yeah.
that he can rap because
He's
niggas
shooting
don't-
himself
and
in the
again,
foot.
it's niggas,
Alright,
you know what I'm
still
using
at the
as-
Eminem show, niggas still
That's
was giving
just
this nigga his props. It's like, bro,
So hold on. So listen.
come on.
It's like Shaq.
Yeah.
bro. M is like Shaq.
Continue.
Because Shaq could have stopped at Miami and would have been the greatest, one of the top 5 players, period. But that whole Boston, Phoenix,
But
Cavs
Yes,
shit,
and I agree. Yeah, I agree too.
It fucked this
but
shit
he's
up, bro.
still one of the most dominant
but
players
not
that ever
to
played the
everybody
game.
though, bro. When you look at them top 5s and the fucking analysts and all the bullshit, I don't even fuck with analysts, but they don't put Shaq in top 5, bro.
Shaq is first.
And
We're talking
Shaq
about all
is-
time, of course not.
Why
Shaq is
not?
the top.
What do
Shaq
you
is the top
mean,
5
bro?
Laker.
Shaq is the best center ever, next to Kareem. I mean, not Kareem, Hakeem, bro.
He's not. He's second center ever. Now is he top
Who
5
first?
all
Who first?
time? A
Who
basketball
first?
player?
It's time.
I put Hakeem for sure.
I didn't mean to hit that.
I was about to say,
I
who's
buy Hakeem.
first? Hakeem, right?
Yeah.
And I just said it's them.
All
two.
right, I agree with you. I wouldn't say he's first.
But again, back to what I'm saying is, it's on you. You have to stop when it's time to stop. Jay, like, man, I still got it. I can still drop fire. albums.
Nobody's
But-
telling M that it's time
It's
to
on
stop. Paul ain't like, bros, Cut it out.
He had to pause skit though. Paul was like, "Hey man, I don't think
Cut it
this."
out.
And I agree with him. Like, you don't need to name drop, bro.
Hey, after Eminem show, I ain't need to hear shit
I'm
else
top
from
10,
that
bro.
man.
He top 10.
I ain't need to hear shit
But
else
just
from that
to
man.
your point of bringing up Shaq, just because Shaq played for all these other teams,
It don't take away
he's
nothing,
still top 2 singers in the world. That just means Eminem is still the fucking GOAT. No matter Eminem could put out a fucking collab album with
My
fucking
point
Soulja
is,
Boy.
other people
Still gonna be that.
Still not putting Shaq even in the top 5, bro.
Now that's just people
And you
that
gotta
don't
think
watch
about it.
basketball.
It's people not even putting Kobe in the top 10.
Eminem's entire career has been his back to the wall to the hip hop.
He's trying to prove something, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
He's always been trying to
prove something.
I've been
For
arguing.
what, though?
I've
That's
been
my
arguing.
point. If you got all these people that saying that he's one of the best, why is his back against the wall?
Bro, I've been arguing with niggas since fucking middle school.
I get
about
that,
this
but
nigga
answer the
Eminem.
question, bro. If everybody's saying that he's top
Everybody
5,
doesn't.
Yeah, everybody
That's the
don't.
thing.
Everybody does.
I'm one of them. But again, I get killed in debates all the time about this. So what is his back against the wall for?
What do you
always has
What do you
been.
think that
I'm
does
talking
not
about to
put
your
him
peers.
into the top? I would say top 3. What makes him not top 3?
Because first of all, I got J, Big, Pac.
What doesn't? Again, I'm just asking. What doesn't he do that put
We
as
could
a
say Pac
rapper?
and
I'm not
Big.
talking about artists.
A lot of y'all niggas shit with Pac and Big is because of what they meant to the culture. Pac was a huge nigga for
it's
the
not,
culture.
bro.
It is.
It's
Niggas
not.
don't like to say it.
Pac was an artist, but Pac
Listen, I
was
keep
not
saying,
the top 3 rapper. He was not.
This is what I'm telling y'all.
This
Every
what-
conversation we have is on us. I don't care about nobody else. I'm talking
We
about
can't do
what I
that.
like.
We're a podcast.
I get that, but what I'm saying, on my point of view, we talking about my point of view. Pac had real shit. Pac used to talk real, like, you know what I like. You feel me?
So as a rapper, Pac was top 3.
No, he's top
Man,
5.
nigga was in Digital Underground shaking his ass.
He was top 5.
And then y'all niggas wanna, the same
wouldn't-
nigga
as a
twerking,
rapper, I
twerking in
wouldn't
Digital
put-
Underground.
He's top 10 for sure.
DMX is my top 3.
I like DMX.
DMX is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Ice
I like
Cube
DMX.
is one of my favorites. Like, it's
Period. And he wrote for niggas.
Come
He
on,
wrote.
bro. My thing is, it's always about everything. It's tough to just say it's about rap because there's a lot of people who really know how to rap. Like, everybody talking about MGK. I like Lil Dicky more than I like MGK.
Lil Dicky
Hell
is one
yeah.
of the
Lil
better white
Dicky
rappers.
know
ever.
how
Yes.
to rap.
Yes, I agree. I've put Lil Dicky, rapping
Meek
wise,
Mill.
Lil Dicky
People
and
be talking-
Eminem.
Meek Mill know how to rap.
Yes.
Benny
he does.
Siegel know how to rap. Jadakiss, Fabulous. It's too many people that
still
know
some old
how
niggas.
to rap.
Corrupt.
bro. Corrupt. Redman,
yeah.
Method Man. Like, come
Them
on,
niggas are
bro.
rappers,
So
bro.
for me to sit here and say
Them
Eminem's
niggas that
top
pay-
3, top 5, it's like it's a reach, bro.
Em can out rap everybody you just named.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to a lot of different shit, it's just like he's not in my top 5.
I mean, Jadakiss don't just have like great
Jadakiss,
records.
Jadakiss top 10. If not, yeah, he's top 10. He ain't top 5.
Yeah, Jada Kiss.
Great. I mean, fuck, Cassidy can rap. He don't know how to make
Get
records.
Cassidy out of here, bro.
I'm a hustler.
That's the point I'm saying though. Like Cassidy could rap. Cassidy could probably out rap
But-
a lot of the niggas that I
But
just
niggas
said.
just started talking about Eminem content. I'm like,
Right, like he don't rap about nothing. All he does is rap about shit. Now it's shit that we
What
don't
does-
want to listen to.
People don't want to
but
listen
he
to.
always,
That's
but
the thing though.
His
And that's
every
why
album that he comes
hard
out
debate.
with is themed, bro. For you to say that
Sing
Eminem
for a
raps
moment,
about
stand.
nothing is the dumbest shit.
And honestly,
in the
bro,
fucking
and
world.
it goes back because we was talking about Ross and
guilty
Jeezy, bro.
conscience.
Rick Ross probably has.
I ain't heard a
What
nigga make a
talking
song.
about?
I feel like
that.
Rick Ross might be one of the slip-on artists of our generation, bro. When it comes to content, the albums, the
I
lyrics.
fucking love
As far as projects and
Ross
artistry,
shit.
yes,
He has great albums.
I
Great
feel like-
leadership. He's putting people in position, and it's just like.
and I like rappers like that. I like consistency with projects.
Man.
Eminem does not have consistency as being garbage, yes, but you talking about
That's
like,
because he got on drugs and kept wanting to prove shit. It's like,
true,
you
and
ain't
well,
gotta do that.
But I'm just talking about
You
you got
gotta
to think
Dr.
about
Dre,
like even
just-
back in the day when Luda was putting out albums, man, them bitches was going.
That's
platinum and
another
diamond
one, bro.
like crazy, bro. Like he never, maybe his last one flopped, but before that, Chicken and Beer, fucking
he
Red
used to
Light
go
District,
crazy.
them bitches was fucking.
He used to go crazy.
Oh
So
my
all
God.
I'm saying is, it go back to it's just not an easy. M just the best to me, bro. Like I get what y'all saying.
It's
like,
just because of
it's
his
just like-
albums. But I mean, Wayne albums started falling off too.
Yeah, all Wayne projects ain't.
and I'm not
Wayne
even
has
gonna
some
take
bullshit
it there
projects.
because a lot of people go with the Gilly.
Wayne went really commercial at some point.
And Wayne did. I hate it. Wayne, one of my favorite rappers.
But
of
Dedication
all
too is
time,
my
bro.
bitch.
Because
Might
the
be
thing about
some of my
Wayne, bro,
favorite shit that Wayne-
Wayne
when
probably
Hustle
got the
music
biggest
come on, I
catalog.
be like,
Yeah.
Hustle
Ever.
music.
Oh my God.
Wayne probably got more songs than everybody alive
Yes.
right now, bro.
Because he started so, and I think it's another
And the
thing
thing is,
too.
from the mixtapes to the albums, the features, literally.
Because that's what
killing
Baby
shit.
Moms had said. Toya was like,
Who?
Toya.
Cassidy album was terrible.
Somebody, hey, send some shots at Cassidy, bro, because it was.
Yeah. Lil Wayne Baby Mom's Toya was pretty much saying that same thing too. Like,
Drop a bomb for Toya.
The hustle.
you know, she ride for Wayne. She don't care what it is. Either if he right,
might
if he
be one of
wrong,
the
she's
realest
gonna
ones.
ride for him. But she did make a good point. She was like, people be coming so hard at him about like when he make controversial statements. She was like, he live his own little world. All he do is music
He
and
like-
skateboard.
I feel
Music.
like he
She
turned
said
into him,
everybody.
bro.
Yeah, she said everybody
That
saying
nigga turned
him.
into a coon.
I feel like he no.
Put it like this, man.
I
And
feel like he turned it to M, bro, and that's when Wayne started falling off,
Okay,
bro.
I still got to do my reviews, and I get 2 minutes.
I'm
So
just
crazy.
Okay, I'm
sitting in the
gonna
house.
take this real
And
quick.
that's
I'm
what
gonna
M
take
do
this
now. I mean, Wayne do not.
to close this conversation. Now I'm gonna take it back to the Dark Knight movie, man. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Bet. Anyways, we gonna move on. Let's talk
Eminem-
about Eminem and Lil Wayne career.
Eminem, great. We didn't even get into the MGK shit, but fuck it.
Fuck
I
it.
think Joe Budden has a great chance of beating Eminem currently.
Bullshit. Okay,
It's not. It's not. You don't follow Joe. You don't understand this nigga.
because nothing he's come out
Watch
with
the
has
podcast
ever
tonight, bro.
reached my ears.
Watch the podcast tonight, and then hit us up in the chat. But go ahead. It's
You
time
ridiculous.
for it's
This
time
nigga's
for
great.
Rudeness reviews.
You got like a
couple minutes,
Go
yeah.
crazy.
Okay, so rest in peace, Burt Reynolds, man. One of the top actors ever. Nobody know who Burt Reynolds is. He played in The Longest Yard. He was the coach. Great actor.
Cop and a half.
More so of an old school actor, but rest in peace. He just passed. He's passed today. I don't know about the top actors,
You
but
said that. I ain't
I
want that
did.
asshole, but go
I
ahead.
didn't mean to mention that, but he was one of the top tier actors. Anyways,
In his time.
yes. Happy Time Murders. Horrible movie. I probably chuckled one time out of the entire hour
Is
and
that the
30
puppet
minutes.
movie?
Yep, that's the puppet movie.
You chuckle one time. I feel like I'm a laugh. I like that.
Maybe if you're high-
it don't take much to make
Yeah,
you laugh.
I mean, if you're a giggly person, you might, because I went with a giggly person, and she was like in fucking
you are a negative
Let him go. Let him go.
individual.
You know
Let's
what?
go.
I bet you $20. You do not like that movie. He talking
On
about I'm broke.
PS4.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, that movie was horrible. If you're high, maybe go see it. Other than that, don't waste your fucking money. And one more movie.
We got Movie
is
Pass now,
Alpha. Alpha was a good movie. It was a decent movie. I feel like it could have been better, but it's definitely at least worth seeing. So check that out. It's about a dude and a dog. It took place probably like 20,000 years ago. Not a dog. It was a wolf. It was a good story about a man and a dog. You know, like your typical man and dog story. But
I cry on the
pretty
movies,
good.
bro. I love dogs, man.
yeah, it was pretty good. It was
Shout out to
definitely
my
a
dog, Chevy, man.
tear
Oh, yeah.
jerker. The CGI was kind of BS, so it took away from the story. But overall,
Shout out to Fresh.
check it
and
out.
Pumpkin.
Yes. Shout out to the
Fresh
doggies
for
out
sure,
here.
man. My dog.
That's my LB.
Yes.
That
I'm
was-
gonna get y'all
that
some
was
better
a rough
reviews, man, going forward, man. We got a lot. We got the Nun coming out. I'm checking out this weekend. I'm gonna be reviewing that one next week. So please,
You
stay
ever
tuned, 'cause
going
I like,
to invite us
scary
to the
movies.
movies?
Which
with
movie
you?
you're going to go
No,
see?
fuck you. Only fuck with you on Thursdays from 8 to 10.
Well, let's go
Damn.
see a
Like you told me
movie.
the other day.
First off,
Can I
don't
get a
take my
combo?
shit. All right, no, that's my shit. All right,
Q,
Motherfucker.
can you go see the movie Searching?
Yes, because I heard that was good. And I also want to
I
see
heard it was
Crazy
good.
Rich Asians. 'cause
Yeah, I
see
heard that was good.
too.
Jesus
And go-
Christ Superstar.
Go see that movie.
Forgive me, Lord. 'Cause I was about to
No, go
say
see
it.
Go
it.
see that
John
movie that's
Legend.
come out. It's a
Silver
lot of movies
from
coming out
Power.
on the 14th, and it's a movie where a girl went missing. Y'all see that commercial for that?
I don't watch TV much.
Okay.
I'll be
Well,
on
my friend
Netflix.
from work told me about it, and I happened to catch it. And I guess she was recording herself on a minute, and she went missing. I don't know. I'll send you the,
If y'all
the
have
title.
some,
and
I'm
go
gonna check it out. If y'all have any suggestions for me to check it out, please do
Suggest
it. I
something
will
3
review
times.
it. I will talk. If it's bad, I ain't gonna hold no punches. But
I'ma send you the torrent
That's a
for
wrap
Jesus
for
Christ.
the
I'm
Rudeness
just saying.
reviews. It's 10 o'clock. Y'all already know, man. This is episode 5, man. We gonna close it out on a beautiful note. Go ahead, Mad Miles. What you wanna leave him with, man?
Shit like that.
Oh, your ass. I love y'all, man. Please don't forget to subscribe, link, comment, comment. Ooh, jeez, go ahead.
Like and subscribe,
There you
man.
go.
We are on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. We on YouTube for y'all to watch. Just like and subscribe. If you listening or watching, spread the word. Tell somebody else to watch us.
Tell
That's
a
how
friend,
things
tell a
get
friend.
around. It's a snowball effect. You motherfuckers don't blow it.
And y'all know who it is. It's your girl Nelly Nell. Just keep rocking with us. We appreciate everything that y'all doing. And also, if y'all are a black business owner out there, can you please hit us up on our DM so we can start doing some sponsorship. You know, it's FUBU. Let's do that.
We're going to go crazy.
Look, shout out to FUBU, though.
Yes, for us, by us. Let's keep that same energy.
Bang, bang.
See?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You want
Oh,
the
yeah,
FUBU?
this the forecast. No, I do. Real
That's
talk.
so
Hey,
cute.
so let's drop some shit. This man, Myles, fresh ass dudes. We about to start doing tours. We about to start in cities, doing these live shows.
Motherfuckers.
It's time for us to really get this show going. So we gonna do a couple shows in Detroit. We gonna go up to Grand Rapids. We gonna go to Lansing, Ann Arbor, Ipsy. We gotta start traveling.
And Krack Diesel.
It's the forecast.
Thank you guys for watching. And always, 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 please follow our sponsors at First of the Day on Instagram, first-oftheday.com, at One Up Gaming Lab on Instagram, oneupgaminglab.com. And also follow our illustrious hosts. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe at The Forecast Podcast on Instagram, at Young Slaps on Twitter and Instagram, at Fresh Ass Juice on Instagram, at Rudeness __ on Instagram, at Krack Diesel on Twitter and Instagram, and at Chanel.Marie on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching.